All right, guys, and welcome to 2026. Dope Check is officially back. We are here with episode number 81 and the first episode of the new calendar year. Black Ops 7, the season is back, but the Pro League has certainly not been the talking point over the last couple of weeks. Challenges has been popping off, loads of drama all over the place. Lessons to be learned, I think, by the Call of Duty League, given the state of challenges right now. The fact that arguably that is where the entertainment lies. Am I more excited for the Elite in a couple of days or the actual Pro League matches, which begin again in a few days' time? There is only one clear answer to that question, but lots of talking points we're going to get into today. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be back. Thanks to all the fans joining us live after the fact on YouTube. Thanks to those listening on Spotify. Thanks to our guys sponsoring the show. We'll talk a little bit more about them in a second. Don, it's good to be back. The Christmas tree is still here, but you know, we're moving.
We're moving. Good to be back. You know, it's always fun doing these shows every Monday. So I'm glad we're back for every Monday at least. And hopefully we can even do more stuff in the future. But yeah, it's lit. We're back. We'll obviously talk about challengers, but we qualified, so that's good. It was almost a disaster, you know. It was almost a humongous disaster, but we made it. And yeah, everything's going good, man. Everything's going great.
How are we feeling, Trey?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm great. Everything's great. It's great. Before we start, I need to put another cough drop in.
Trey's feeling a little bit under the weather today, but it's okay. It's only up from here in 2026.
Exactly. If you start off 2026 bad, it can only get better. That's the way I look at it. You know, if you have a terrible start, it can't get any worse. Now, we'll touch wood on that because, like, there's always something worse that can happen. But I'm hoping that I just start off with the flu, and that's cool. Listen, I had a great watch last night, though. You know, we're going to get into it, but Doug just, random stray, just sticks his middle finger up to BenJ on the camera.
It's my goat.
BenJ got humbled. He had a humbling. But no, everything's good over my end. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, a good New Year's, and all that type of good stuff. Everything's great. Breaking Point's back Mondays. It's COD's coming back too. Next weekend we got some good matches on. Finally.
Yeah, we're finally back. 3 weeks off for no good reason, but thankfully Challenges has been here to save us. There have also been some other dramatic talking points we'll get to in a second. Also, big thanks to Elgato supporting the content this season. If you guys want to pick up anything on the Elgato site, all the best lighting, cameras, all the peripherals that you might need. If you want to make any sort of good content, microphones, all the rest of it, have a look at the link in the description. Use code BreakingPoint 5% off, and they'll be supporting us for the time being on the show. Appreciate them for the love. Let's get into things, because one of the key talking points that followed us over this period is your old org, Trey. It's done. It's over. It's cooked. FaZe Clan, rest in peace. Look, I don't know the full story of what's happened behind the scenes here. Obviously, FaZe is still around. We'll discuss that about the esports side. But FaZe Clan, I mean, look, they had a bit of a whirlwind. I remember I bought one share of stock when they did the IPO a couple of years ago. I paid £10 for this one share, and it went up to 20, and I should have sold it then. It's now worth 4 pence or something like that. Something like that. I don't know.
Wait, what is that? What is pence?
Like cents,
What's
basically.
the equivalent?
Yeah.
Oh, it's worth 4 cents?
I can actually check. I'll actually look at what it's worth now. So
wait, so it was £20.
It was $20.
So how much is that, like 30 bucks?
Yeah, like the 25 bucks, I think.
Yeah.
I'll have a look on I bought one just so I could be a FaZe owner. But basically, they went public through what's called a SPAC merger. So they basically merged with a company that was already listed. And then they rug pulled everyone, and then they got out of there. And then obviously they got delisted. So now it's called Game Square Holdings again. And it's worth each... Actually, no, hang on. Yeah, no, that is right. My holding is worth 5 pence, so about 7 cents. So you know, I'm sitting at a 98.7% loss. But you know, all good. Thanks, Trey. Good org.
What'd you say thanks, Trey, for? Like, I done anything.
You should have saved it, bro. You should have got back in there. Got on the phone.
What do you mean go save it? If FaZe Rug and FaZe Adapt couldn't save it, what the fuck is FaZe Zero gonna do? I was gonna.
Zero's got aura though.
Yeah, oh god.
Yeah, he was fat. Nah, listen, I was gonna do like some funny tweet rap. You know, like I was only in there for like 6 months, but I was imagine like just a fat paragraph in my timeline about how much that time meant to me.
That would have been good.
That would have been good.
That
That would've been really good.
sad that it's so sad that it's just gone, and like I feel like a part of me's just been ripped out. Fuck no, I couldn't. You know, like whatever's happening over there happened over there. They still got the esports side, which is like the side I was on. So like, you know, it's not. I met FaZe Adapt. I went to that LA Hills, the Clout House, whatever they called it back then.
Wow. What a time.
Played cops and robbers with a few of the FaZe guys in there. Never spoke to them again, you know, because it's the way I am. I couldn't. We all do the same. We all do the same thing. So.
I mean, they tried to bring it back, but like, I don't feel like that was ever gonna work. You know, like times have changed, and even if times hadn't changed, it would still be like the whole model.
I thought it was working,
sense,
bro.
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I really thought it was working, but I guess the whole time they were buying stream, like they were botting the fuck out of the views. Cause like their views were insane. Like even that Black Boy Max guy, like I enjoyed his stream. Like I would tune into his stream, and he have like even without FaZe, he still gets like 18K, like close to 20K, which is still really good. But he was on FaZe, they would have streams with like 100K streams. They all had 100K subs. Like I thought they were going crazy. The whole time, Banks said he would cheat in the system. They would finesse it.
Yeah, they were definitely doing some finesse.
I thought it was working. I thought they were doing something, you know, like.
Yeah, that probably was the beginning of the end, really, for the second time. I don't know. Maybe FaZe comes back at some point. For now, it's cooked. But look, FaZe Esports is still here with the people that know what they're doing. Ksun's still here. Zuma's basically the boss now. I mean, they've got 2 FaZe members left, kind of. I mean, it's Ksun and it's Zuma, and then it's the top guys, you know, the Erics, the Pauls, over at FaZe and Lantern Esports Ventures. But Ksun says, as I've stated before, and I'll say one last time to make it clear, we're here to stay, completely separate operation, an operation we care about, which is interesting. Despite leaving FaZe Clan, I will continue leading the charge at FaZe Esports. Let's go win some championships, FaZe up. So, you know, hopefully it doesn't affect anything. In fact, FaZe Esports have done a pretty damn good job over the last few years. They actually have tons of teams. I didn't realize how many esports FaZe are actually in. In some respects, they've kind of been carrying things. For FaZe, just full stop lately. But the COD team is different, right? That's what's a little not confusing here, but it's like if FaZe is gone, then what does it mean for FaZe Vegas? Because it's not quite FaZe Clan, FaZe Esports, whatever. Hopefully nothing changes on that front, but I guess we'll see, Trey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that changed anything. They're still like FaZe Esports, and then FaZe Vegas is just Atlanta Esports Ventures, isn't it? So
yeah,
everything's gonna be fine over there. They're probably just still gonna pay FaZe Esports to use the name, because it'd be kind of stupid. Like, what would they even change their name to at that point?
Yeah, I know. It'd be so cooked if they did that. Yeah.
Fear.
So.
Oh.
Get Moho in there.
Damn.
Bro, Moho be charging like eight figures. Moho be trying to hit a lick.
Yeah, for sure.
Even trying to hit.
I swear that should be used, bro.
Final Boss and Fear are probably like the greatest brands. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah. Fear needs to be used, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be so hard.
Listen, I already know Moho sitting on that waiting for a serious bag.
I mean, I feel like he can't like be that bougie, or like he has no it should have
no
been
leverage.
Like, is Moho that paid? Like, is he supremely paid? Like, I don't think he's paid like that.
Nah, but he has like one of the best brands in esports. Like, just sat there doing niche. So like,
if I was him, I'd be sending some outbound messages. I'm trying to get some leads in.
I'm saying on that, bro.
Yeah, you got to do the Astra and like native or whatever. Like, get some sort of partnership going.
He's gonna die with it. He's gonna die with that Fear brand.
Yeah.
It did go hard though.
It was hard, and Final Boss was hard too. Straight Ripping was kind of cool too.
Straight Ripping was kind of cool. Yeah.
Very gamer-esque.
These brands back, but yeah, I think it's true that Atlanta Esports Ventures. Because what I was kind of wondering is exactly who they were paying for the brand rights to FaZe, and that's what I wondered would change. Because obviously Atlanta Esports Ventures, I forget who it was. It might have been FaZe Rain. couple years ago. He said that they were basically paying 20K a month to FaZe to license their brand name out to have it on the team. So I imagine that like that's still probably how it is. But I just wondered who they were paying. Right? Like technically, how does it work? Are they? But they're probably paying Game Square, who own FaZe Esports, so it's probably fine and it won't affect things. And even if it was different, they'd just renegotiate.
3K a month's kind of cheap, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Could
it
use the
could
FaZe
be.
name, yeah.
Yeah, I think it should give
That's not
more
that
than
bad.
that in return. I agree.
Like that might just be like going to taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's deductible, baby. So yeah, FaZe are here to stay. We're going to talk a little bit about their roster stuff actually in the coming minutes as well. The other thing we've got to talk about, because we didn't get to discuss it before, I don't think, because it happened just after, didn't it? Did we talk about Legend on the last show? I don't know. I don't think it was confirmed when we did the show.
No, it happened right when the show ended. I remember
Yeah,
it
yeah,
happened right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can spend a few minutes talking about it. Obviously, we're going to spend a lot of time talking about some of the more recent stuff, but it's still relevant because Legend has still been a talking point even last night because he was gone and then he was back and then he was gone again, then he was back. So look, Surge get rid of Legends. It's obviously a big talking point for the Bush Boys as well because it affected what happened with their roster. So Legends out of there. I think the key question was, what was Surge cooking on this one? I think what I heard about this, I don't know if this is true, but they brought in, so they've got Atura as their coach, and he did this tweet about like, damned if you do, damned if you don't, like whatever I choose, I'm going to get roasted for, whatever. But there was a rumor I saw that the team had kind of decided they were going to get Legends before Atura was coming in, and therefore he was just building a roster around that. But I don't know if that's really true because the rumor was that Gwyn went to this team to play with Legends rather than go to Minnesota. So it's all a bit of a mess. But the bottom line is that I don't think people are massively surprised that Legends didn't really deliver on a compromised core with no leadership and no off-season and no real time to prepare. I guess the question is, who made the biggest mistake on this one? Was it Legend taking the offer? Was it them making the call to get him in the first place? Should they have given him more time anyway, now that they'd made the mistake? I don't know. What do you think, Don?
At first, I was kind of judging the tour. Like, I know why he feels that way. But, I mean, I get taking a risk. Like, I get taking a risk on Legend. I mean, it's just a prayer. Hopefully, this guy turned into the next Shotzi, but it just didn't pan out that way. It just... To take a risk on him with the team, like, on paper, like, it just didn't look good. It just didn't look good. And I feel like he has to realize that and understand the criticism, at least. Even if I do think he had the right intentions. Obviously, he's trying to take a risk. He's like, I'm not trying to build some mid-ass team. Let me take a chance on the kid, and hopefully he can push us to, like, the upper tier of the CDL. So I don't fault Atura in that aspect. It just didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? And luckily, from just, you know, I'm around. TJ is still like a part of the book. Like, he's in our call every day. TJ is in our group chat. Like, TJ is still basically damn near on the team with the amount that we talk to him. So I know that he has impacted this team heavily. Like I mean, things change in the matches, but from what I've heard and how their practice is going, this is a completely different team with just one change. So they got blessed. Like, they are lucky. They should have made the change because from what I've just heard and seen how their practice is, Tej has transformed this team to at least not be the worst team in the league. Like, they're, from what just how practice is going, they're not the worst team in the league. They should at least jump up like 2 spots from making the change. Yeah, so they should be a little bit better. You know, I heard they're cooking. Not to say that Tej is cooking individually, but he's just made the team much better. So they're going to be competitive. They do have a couple hard matches. I'm not going to lie. So I'm saying all this, and they might get cooked. I think they play OpTic their second match. I'm going to be honest. He's my boy. That's a guaranteed loss. They play a couple, but I think their first match back, I forget. I don't know who they play. Maybe someone can pull it up, but it's not like the greatest team in the world. They'll have a chance, but it's just like, it just didn't work out, man. And I'm rooting for Legend. I love like the tweet. Like, he was just so realistic and like accountable for like what happened. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
played Boston first game back and then OpTic. That's their first weekend.
Yeah, so I think versus Boston, they have a chance. they might lose that. They might still lose their first 2 games, but all I'm saying is that I think from what I've heard, they're much more competitive as a team. So them making the change was good. They still might have the same record. They still might have the same outcome, but apparently, they're much better with Tej. And I mean, Tej was good. Tej sets a lot of pace. Tej is very easy to play with. He does throw up the horse shit a good amount, but he's a very, very easy player to play with. He doesn't cause any problems. He'll chow. He'll bait for you. I mean, yeah.
Got some experience with Gwyn as well from the Ravens and that. So
yeah.
What do you think, Trey?
I blame the COD community for hyping up Legend too much.
That's a good point too.
Unreal expectations. Basically, he was one of the greats in Halo. It's hard to transition, especially on a brand new game. Like, yeah, he can go play Black Ops 6 and go shit on some pros, but then, Black Ops 7 comes out, crazy different game. We got wall jumping. This was a new one for everyone. No one really understands how hard the league is as well. Like, there's a lot of that goes into it. Like, scrimming is very tedious. Some days you're playing a team, and Don can vouch too. Some days you're playing a team that's not trying, and it makes your scrim practice worse. And you go against play a team that's actually trying, and whatever you done in that previous scrim sucked.
Oh yeah.
So like it's kind of dead. I think Legend like hits nail on the head as well, saying like he got the CDL offer and he felt like he couldn't refuse. Like that's like everyone. But if you are that good of a player and your name's that high up, you have like a bit of leverage on whether you can be on a better team or not. That being said, I've seen him playing challenges. He looks like he's getting better too. It's not just like running around trying to like do the most or anything like that. Like he's got a lot of eyes on him. Obviously, he's going back home now, if I'm not mistaken, because that was his plan anyway. But Face it wouldn't allow it. Like I said, I just feel like a player like Legend would have done so much better just staying with comfortability and working together with the team that he came from with Halo rather than joining the CDL. But I do understand why he did it. That's all about believing in yourself and taking a risk. And if it don't pay off, then you're in this situation. And I don't think he's in a very good situation, personally. Had like one of the worst stats in the league. Didn't make the elite. So, that's not a very good situation to be in. You kind of can get forgotten quite easily. So I hope he comes back and like starts frying. Like I said, COD, like I've said in previous episodes, COD's very cutthroat. Like you can be forgotten in 3 months if you're playing terrible. So hopefully he comes back, starts frying, and then, gets his spot back. But I said it like when we first heard it, like if I was him, and it's not like the Surge team is a winning team. When that Surge team was even created, like with the players they have now, I still don't look at that team and think, oh, that team's gonna win. Someone like Legend, who was a winner in Halo, should be thriving, striving and thinking to the top of COD. He should have sat there and gone, this Seattle team ain't gonna win. Let me get some reps in and try and join a winning team.
Because there was also talk, like as Steve says in the chat, they should have signed him as a sub. I mean, that would have made sense, but I think Hex said that he wasn't going to let Legend go. Obviously, you can debate what you can negotiate on this, but basically Hex said, if he's not going to a starting CDL team, I ain't letting him go. I'm keeping him on the team. And that probably would have worked out better, right? Like if Legend and Renegade were together on the Huntsman, because Renegade's clearly made a fair bit of progress. And he's made the elite. The Huntsmen are looking good. I think he sat down with Hitcher Maniac to talk a little bit about it. I've not listened to that podcast yet, but I'm sure he seems pretty motivated to make it work. I think for Legend, it was just, it's pretty tough, right? He comes in from playing Halo straight into COD, no break at all, pressure of the Pro League. I think the Surge decision is, like their initial decision is questionable. I do think that at least they made the right call to say, okay, we made a mistake. Let's just... better for both parties to cut it off now, because I think some teams would have tried to hold on and said, well, if we only just wait another month or two, then it's going to work. But then you probably dig yourself a deeper hole. It's worse for Legend. The team vibes are short. It's like you don't want to fall foul of the sunk cost fallacy. So I think at least they did a reasonable job on that side. But there's still a bit of drama about how much like this whole buyout thing. I don't know if you probably don't know anything about this, Don, from like the actual. Well, I don't know. Maybe you do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where the money's coming from. Because I saw someone say yesterday that Surge still haven't paid them the money. It's like maybe it's a net 30-day payment regime. I don't know how it works, but
yeah, I have no idea. But that shit is so fucking funny, bro. Like,
yeah,
come on.
So
Like,
Formal was
Two Vans,
talking
come
about
on
this.
now.
Yeah, they wanted Bush wanted 2K for Tej, and Surge were like, "Nah, we'll pay half of that." There was a bit. I think Jake Hale said that as far as he described it as more of like a miscommunication, and it was suggested
How
the
do you
buyout was one.
miscommunicate?
But like,
I disagree with that too. But yeah,
I disagree with it too. How do you miscommunicate? Like, yo, he's 2K or 1K? Nah, 2. All right, so 1 then.
yeah, great.
Like, you don't like for
I
starters.
don't trust Surge when it comes to buyout stuff.
CDL team shouldn't be squabbling about $1,000. Go put a bet on rain bet or something. Go do a parlay and try and hit it if you stump for cash, or better still, get the fuck out the league if that's how you want to be.
yeah.
Because like, why are you trying to deduct $1,000 from a challenger team? It's not like he's 20,000, and it's like shit, like 20,000. That's like that's like half the min. No, it's a $2,000 for TJ. Like you wouldn't. Why would you even squabble that?
And the Bush have yet to lie. The Bush are very upfront with it. They literally said in the video. They said in the video something where they were trying to drop the whole team. I'm like, damn, y'all trying to drop the whole team? Fuck. They are not capping. So until they are seen capping, like, or lying about some shit, why would they lie about that? You know what I'm saying? With their track record, they haven't lied about anything. So I believe the Bush over.
I believe the Bush.
Yeah, they're not lying about shit. So
I mean, it just makes no sense. Like, if I'm Surge, I'm embarrassed that this story got out.
It's so funny, man. Especially after the drama when like they were trying to sell Pred to OpTic,
Even the other players, they have the same buyout. Like, it's the same. You know what I'm saying? 2 bands. You want Capsule? 2
They
bands.
got Surge packs though. Surge got their own little private deal with challenger teams.
Yeah,
where they get 50% off.
That shit's funny, bro.
Like what?
No, it's so crazy they tried to haggle over this, and now they've looked like even more of a laughing stock because everyone remembers when OpTic were trying to get Pred when Scumped retired. Obviously, they eventually got Pred for Modern Warfare 3, but this is 2023. They were trying to get Pred. We don't fully know what happened. There's some debate on what the exact deal was because there was some talk that OpTic were even offering like players in return the other way, but apparently that's not actually true. But anyway, OpTic and I think Hastra was still involved in the show over then. He was talking to Surge, and they would put a number out there, and Surge would be like, "Okay, yeah, we'll take that for Pred." Then they'd come back and say, "Actually, no, we want more." They went through this like 3 times, and then eventually it never happened. And just hilarious in hindsight because they achieved absolutely nothing with Pred, despite rejecting hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then he left for free anyway. And then a few years later, here they are squabbling over 1 rack for the Bush. So it's also like you've already got to pay. It's just such a small percentage of what they actually have to outlay that it's just funny that you would squabble over it because it now makes you look like an even worse organization. Like there's business to be done, but also it just is a bad look.
I don't get it, yeah, because like you said, it was like $500,000 for Pred, right?
Yeah, that's what they were going to pay, I think.
I don't think there's a single org in the game that's turning that down.
Yeah, that was Brandon.
Like the only person that's like necessarily would turn that type of thing down is probably like Hex for like Shotzi or something like that. I don't feel like Hex would let any of his boys go for 500.
No, but also Pred was literally had about 3 months left on his contract.
I know, that's what I'm saying. When you get that deal on the table and thought, what? Yo, Pred's I'm gonna get Pred on a re-sign for 3 years and we're gonna make 1.5 mil. Hell no.
If the contracts are the same, I bet Legend has severance too. So like they just paid fucking Legend like 3-4 months of salary for 2 league matches.
Yeah,
they're probably
exactly.
tweaking about that. They're probably so checked about that shit. Like, oh, we just gave Legend 20 extra grand and he only played 2 matches on our team. Like, that's probably why they're tweaking about that too. They're literally still paying Legend.
I reckon that is probably what's going on.
Like what? They're probably like, what the fuck? We just paid this guy to drop him. Like now
What
we
do you reckon
gotta
I
pay
said
the
to him?
ITs.
Hey, yo, listen, legend. I know things didn't work out between us, but like, yo, I know we got that contract, but like, we can't fulfill that. Hey, can we do like an IOU? Sis? Can we Klarna?
Yeah,
Can we do a Klarna, please?
Man, it's so frustrating given that Surge was such, and I want T to do well on that team, but like Surge was such a relevant force last year. They were in 4 finals. We were talking about them every event, and this year it's back to just full clown show, poverty org status. So look, we'll see how they get on. Hopefully they get a little bit better. You know, we want the teams to be competitive. We'll get back to Legend as well, because obviously there's a bit more to discuss on him when we get to what happened last night. Before then, we did have the confirmation from FaZe Vegas. Alluka is in the FaZe colours. Here he is. It's official. The star boy. Now this is very interesting because it kind of died down for a little bit while FaZe itself were going through its drama. But then it got confirmed that no, they are still going to push through with this deal. They're going to bring Alluka on as a sub. And again, as we were saying on the show, times have definitely changed. This kid, he may be very good, but you know, where are the top 8s on LAN? Where are the top 4s on, you know, how it used to be back in the day? But nowadays, it ain't like that. Right. You try and find the next Merc, you bring him in. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I like the move. I think from FaZe's perspective, it makes a lot of sense. You bring in a sub, you put pressure on the main team, etc. Probably the most pressure's on Draza right now, just because he's been underperforming. That's his potential role that Alluka could be looking at. But they've still got to figure out the visa situation anyway. I guess the question is, was it the best decision for Alluka? Could he have held off and waited for... Because, okay, what if FaZe get really good now and Alluka sat there doing nothing? It's kind of what happened with Sib. Sib was FaZe's substitute in Cold War. He sat there doing nothing all year. It still worked out for Sib, so...
I think he made the right decision. I think FaZe made the right decision. You know, everything that I said about this guy in the past I'm still standing on that. He did go pro off for 1 day. Okay? And it's cheese. He did go pro off for 1 day. I can confirm that. I will also say, after further review, I've been watching this guy. Okay, I do my research. It's my job as a coach. He's pretty good. I'm ninja on his point of view. I'm watching him. Okay, I've watched him very, very closely. He's good. Is he a dirty fucking kill whore? Yes. Is he good at that job? He's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would say he's a top 5 challengers player. So, and especially since the problems I have watching him, it just looks like he just does the shit everyone does when they're 18. You know, he's a little bit of a kill whore. He baits his team. He fucking runs backwards on the map. Whenever I see that shit, because even another person that we're gonna talk about on later this episode, probably, he does the same shit. I don't really harp on it too much when they're new. You know what I'm saying? They're new fucking players. Like, they're gonna kill whore. They're gonna do some shit they shouldn't be doing. Scrappy did it. You know what I'm saying? Every new guy, they have some fucking kill whore tendencies. It is what it is. So I think him staying in challengers, trying to just master or just improve on the team game of things, by the time he comes to the league, he'll be really fucking good. Yeah.
The chat saying that you should know all about that, Don, you know, playing for kills. You can see it a mile away.
Well, I mean, literally every good player in COD history, that's like, they were a kill whore at first. I was a kill whore. Hook was a kill whore. Scump was a kill whore. Karma was a kill whore. And BO. Everyone that's good Hydra is the best kill whore like ever, probably. All these good players and they win. Like they're kill. You know what I'm saying?
Someone's got to get kills.
Yeah, someone's got to get kills. So it's just, you just got to make it. Dashy was a supreme mega overlord kill whore. But what I'm saying is, you keep that foundation, and then when you play with better players, you just trust your teammates a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So basically, him playing challengers, he needs to just build up trust in his lesser teammates right now. And then once he joins Fate, like plays with Simp and shit, he'll no longer be. He's your Simp. Simp is the guy. You know what I'm saying? You better trust him and not fuck him over. That's the type of shit that you gotta that he needs to get. He needs to do shit. He needs to learn shit now. So when he starts playing with Simp, the motherfucker that's him, that he's not making Simp's life harder while he's still doing his job and getting kills. So that's like the part that he needs to figure out. But like I said, I just gave him props. He's good. I've watched him. He's top. I would say he's a top 5 challengers player, 100%. He's really good.
It's good gas. I don't think
there's any better teacher to have when you're first 18 than Simp.
Yeah.
Because
And
Simp
Crowder
came up,
and them, RJ.
Because Simp came up like straight 18 and was frying, so he can just life harder. You ain't gonna be on the team much longer, because it's Simp, and honestly, Simp's looking like one of the best players in the game right now. He's literally frying. No shock though, because he has been like that for a while. I'm still standing on business with Don too, you know. He didn't come out and win the next Challengers event.
Right.
He didn't come out and absolutely fucking storm Normandy the next Challengers event. But I have had his stream on, and he can fucking shoot, and that's all you need from an 18-year-old like this guy. He can fucking shoot. Anything else can be learned from the people that you team with. And like I said, there's no better teacher right now than Simp, who's been there and done it. And like you said, the Crowder, RJ, those two are like, I can't gas up RJ and Crowder enough. I've never been coached by Crowder, but I know how good he is. But I can give RJ the amount of gas like ever. The best amount of gas. He is a great coach and a great person to have behind you. So, like I said, I will stand on it with Don. That one weekend, no one's really spoke anything crazy about it since. You know, that was like headline news that day when we woke up the next day. Like, yo, this guy needs to be in the league, blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard it since. But he's cool, and he's very good, and I'm excited to see him play. Do I think he made a mistake? No, it's FaZe. Like, they are event-winning contenders, just based on the name. Do we think they're going to win an event this year with that team? It's a possibility. We've had our doubts, especially with like 04 and Abuser. Are they better than Stellan Abizi? We're gonna find out, especially in these next coming weeks. Let's see how they play in the matches, and then we'll see them at LAN. Like you said, a lot of it's on Draza. There's obviously a reason they've signed him, and Draza's not been playing the best this year, or even like towards the end of last year too. So we'll see how it goes. And if Draza doesn't perform how they want him to, then you can probably see Alluka come in after Major 1, or quite possibly before Major 1, really.
Oh. I mean,
depends how desperate they are. You know what I'm saying? Depends if they get absolutely slammed in these matches. Because Draza could just come out and just be like reformed, and you know, Alluka.
Yeah, I seen him grinding Childs the same night with 04. I seen him grinding the fuck out of Childs the same night. So
I will say though.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a team like FaZe would probably just be upfront with Draza, like, hey, you ain't playing that well. We do want you on the team, but like, you know yourself, you ain't playing that well. And that's probably I'm not saying that's how they said it to him or anything like that, but just the players, the organization, Crowder, RJ. I feel like they would just go to Draza and be like, hey, we're gonna sign this guy. You haven't been playing the greatest. Start frying, and your spots, like, we want you on the team, but your spots like looking, you know, ain't looking too hot.
Yeah, Draza knows the game. Like, he knows the writings on the wall if he doesn't step up. What are you gonna say, Don?
Oh no, it's all good.
Okay, all good. Yeah, I
forgot the point.
It's fine. It's fine. We can go into it because there's a couple more things to say on this, really. Like, from Draza's perspective, it is interesting. I remember, I think you said before, Don, how people, like, let's say Kenny, he speaks very highly of Draz, right, when they team together. Yeah. So it would be interesting. Obviously, Draz has not been playing great the last few months, but there's a reason why he's considered such a great teammate to many that have played with him. So it's an interesting role for Alluka to come in, as you were saying. Like, you got to make sure that Simp's job doesn't get any harder. So there's more to Draz's position on the team, especially with his experience, than just coming in and dropping more kills. I think that coming in before Major 1, I guess it's not impossible, but there is like a visa situation to resolve because of he's on the student visa. They're going to have to get him like a working visa. It's probably going to take at least, I mean, obviously he's been on the team now for a little while, but I would say that's at least a 3-week process minimum. So you're probably talking Major 1 earliest.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I feel like there's no way he goes in before Major 1, especially because like this is a free chance to let him get LAN reps without him costing you at a real LAN. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be fair, I will say I did forget completely about his work visa just because he's already over here on a student visa. So
Yeah.
him coming in before Major 1, no, it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I'll
That's what I was gonna
backtrack that
say.
statement.
Where do you think FaZe would play? Okay, let's say things continue exactly as they are right now. Draza keeps dropping 0.85s. Alluka plays the same level in challenges. What's the worst place in that FaZe could have at Major 1 and still decide to stick it out? Obviously, it's difficult to say. It depends on how things happen. If they get like 3-0 slammed by Surge, then they're probably going to chalk it up regardless, even if they go top 3.
I would say top 3, top 4. Like, I feel like they should stick, but they also got to see how Alluka plays. Because, like, if they get 3rd and they get fucking 3-0'd by LAT and losers finals, and Alluka had a 1.9 in challengers, is like, this guy's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it depends on both, like how the pro team plays and how Alluka plays. If Ome get top 16, I mean, it's challengers land. Bro, some bullshit could happen. You might have a trash PC. It might be a fire alarm. Then you reset. Now you came back 30 minutes later. You lost full. There could be
those
some
AC
crazy
events
shit.
go crazy. Those AC events go wild in there.
Yeah, it could be an insane shit. So they might get what if Alluka and them get top 16 in challengers just because some bullshit happened? It's like we're not picking you up no matter what at that point. But usually it's both areas to watch and pay attention to for sure.
Yeah, I think top 3 they could make a statement and be like, hey, we could, especially if Draza plays well, they could be like, right, we can work with this. Like, that's cool. I think top 4, you know, I feel like that's where it's like dwindling
marginal.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't make Sunday, then
Top 4, I feel like they're, well, yeah, if they don't make Sunday, you know, we might as well call up Alluka on the day.
Yeah.
But like Don said, you've also got to see how he plays because like they've picked up Alluka. FaZe could have a top 6 place in, let's just say, like on a random one. But Alluka's dropped a 0.7.
Yeah.
And then you're in that predicament of like shit, like
you never know what bracket you're gonna get. Like, what if FaZe draw OpTic in the bracket, then they play Thieves for top 6, and it's like, well, maybe Thieves make the final, and it's like, well, maybe we're actually the 3rd best team. So yeah, you never know really.
There's a lot to watch, bro. It's a lot to watch.
Yeah.
Let's not forget we've seen like we saw that we've seen some like comebacks as well against FaZe and stuff like that, even in the past. And now they've got a Boozer and 04. Everyone's like sat there saying, oh, these are like the Silver Surfers or like the Chokers or whatever like that. So like people don't understand like those factors actually do play into like players' minds too. You know, like deep down, like, you know, let's say they're on a comeback or getting comeback undone, you know, one of them could be sat like, shit, bro, like this happened before, we can't let this happen, and it happens again. Fuck, like, I don't know. I'm excited to see how they play because, listen, even though we've had our differences with Draz, I'm a big Draz fan. I think he's one of the greats in the COD scene. I enjoy watching him play, regardless of anything that's happened, like drama wise. You know, I still respect him a lot as a COD player. So, you know, I hope he comes back and starts frying because, you know, I enjoy watching him play a lot.
What do you think about Thieves? Because Octane said that he actually did make a call. And I don't know I think he was being serious here. I think he was trying to do his GM Zinni, at least have a question about it. Thieves weren't interested. Ernie wasn't interested. I mean, I get it. But also, could or should Thieves have tried harder to... Because I think, again, for FaZe, it makes perfect sense them getting him. Also because it means that now he doesn't go anywhere else. Thieves also could have made a similar argument because they've got no substitutes. Again, is the hypothetical Alluka for Kenny... Is he the player that they need, given they've got Scrap on the team? Abuser is a different AR to what Scrap is. So, like, I think it makes more sense for FaZe than it did for Thieves. The argument for Thieves getting him is like, well, you put pressure on the starting team, nobody else can get him. But I think as an actual potential change, I think it just made more sense for FaZe. What do you think, Don?
I agree with you. I think even like as a Challengers player, obviously it'd be nice to join either or, like Thieves or FaZe. But like FaZe, I just feel like they have less pressure to like win right away. Like Thieves, I mean, bro, even like I was on Thieves and I had already been a pro for however many years. Like I felt pressure. Like if this doesn't go good, like it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like Kenny obviously is probably feeling that same pressure now. Like if he doesn't do good, you know what I'm saying? It's hard when like half the team is like undroppable. So you're the odd man out. And like I feel like as a challengers player, you don't want that right away. Like you don't want to come into the league and be like, fuck, I'm finna get dropped in 2 weeks if we lose a match. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it did work out. And like I said earlier, Luka could definitely get more kills than Kenny right now, based off what we've seen, 100 million%. But Scrappy is a kill whore, Hydra's a kill whore, and Aluka's a kill whore. It's like they already can't make it work right now, like just with their team play styles. Add another kill whore into the mix.
Ammo kills, maybe.
Maybe they're just getting so many kills that it doesn't fucking matter, which I honestly doubt that's how it would work. But yeah,
that's what I thought when OpTic formed that team with Scump, Crim, Octane, and Methods.
And Zitty, yeah.
And I was like, damn, these guys all have like 1.2s. They're gonna have so many kills that they won't be able to lose.
That was on Fent.
And to be fair, people don't remember, but they actually had the best hardpoint record in the league as a team. They were like 19-5 in hardpoint. They had an insane hardpoint record. And they weren't actually as bad as, well, their level was not as bad as people remember. Obviously, the champs result sticks in the mind for good reason. I'm not saying it was a good team, but they did get a lot of kills, to be fair. But there's obviously more to it than just that. It's a little bit.
You need some pace, bro. You need some pace for the win. So
I mean, everyone's, like I said, Don, everyone's talking about like Alluka for Kenny. Like they've already got issues with Kenny, like, you know, still like trying to do the OBJ work, because that's not his natural role.
Yeah,
Kenny's natural role was kill whore. Like that's what it's always been. So now that he's tried changing, you added Alluka in, who is mega ultra kill whore, like Don said. You know, I feel like Don said, there's more pressure on LA Thieves too, and I feel like FaZe taking that long. FaZe like letting him sit on the bench and go challenges, like they're not like ready for the instant swap, like because they could have just been like, oh, we need him now, even though it was impossible. But they snapped him up, letting him like progress a little bit in challenges too whilst they sort out his visa stuff. And like I feel like when Simp picked up these players, like he knows it's gonna be it's like a process before they like contend him for the championships, and he's okay with that. So like Alluka going there too in his brain, he should be like, right, Simps, you know, he had Sella Beezy. It's not like he's went out and like swapped him out for like Hydra. You know, he's like working with the people he's got and like progress. So I feel like FaZe was actually probably the best team for Alluka to join. Like regardless of that waiting bullshit, like he could have went on London, and that'd have been the worst mistake he ever could have made. But right now he's in a really good spot, like a very good spot for someone's first year, 18 years old, competing. So
I think Steve's probably right in the chat as well that Thieves were in an interesting position because they paid big money to form this team, but having formed it, they're not trying to go Falcons and spend big to keep moving, right? Like they're happy with paying Hydra and Scrap what they're paying them for now, but they certainly won't be renewing them next year on, well, they might renew them on the same contracts if they win literally every event, but if they don't, then that's pretty doubtful. And we know how it's gone for Thieves, right? Like every couple of years they take like a little budget year.
Yeah.
So I don't think they necessarily want to pay 50k to put Alluka on the bench if there's no good logic behind it.
Next year is gonna be Joe Deceive, Nasty.
Yeah, we're on it back.
Nasty, Neptune, and fucking Crimp. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you've also got to realize too is like players will join team names as well.
Oh, 100%.
You know, like
the Thieves are a sick org, bro. The Thieves are fire.
Like money is a lot, but like, you know, let's say Thieves offered you like 150 to go play for them, and then Hex was like, yo, you can come to OpTic, but you got to be on the min.
Yeah, you're going to go to Thieves.
I'm going green wall, baby.
Yeah, get that stream on, baby.
We're for the min,
we're crank on the Twitch
yo, we're gonna have to be doing 12-hour streams.
Exactly. Hey, you're gonna see some content you never seen before.
Okay.
I'm going green wall. Less 100k less.
Make that money up.
Even going off of what Steve said, I mean, Nate is literally tweaking on stream in the public saying, this is Hydra and Scraps last year. Like, if OpTic don't win, they're clearly going to OpTic. So, like, they're just trying to win right now. I literally don't think they're thinking about a goddamn thing after this year.
Paco and Arnold asked for raises. Why am I not shocked? So, yeah, that's the Thieves stuff. There's also this I wanted to... Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, I did have something at the end I was going to mention. Did we talk about this last time, or did this come out just after on these salaries? I feel like we might have talked about this. Might be tripping. It's so long ago now. But it was semi-relevant, right? Because these were some of the rumoured numbers on what these boys might be getting paid. This was pre-Legend got dropped here, so he was still sitting on the roster. But... yeah, anyway, if you guys didn't see these numbers before, we'll just put them up now. I think Gentlemates, they've done pretty... Like, Gentlemates' value for money is pretty good here, right, I think. If these numbers are true, obviously, which they might not be. But I think there's some truth to these numbers anyway. The Thieves numbers apparently look like this. So... But then Joe Deceives was in the replies and saying that actually he's not on 200, he's only on 100. In which case, he's getting pretty underpaid, I think, compared to his level. So
I also feel like a lot of pros are saying like, no.
Yeah, Joe's lying his fucking ass off, bro.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I don't
he's
know.
He's on like 195, not 2, and he's like, oh my god.
I don't know how much Joe's on,
so
and I know a lot about like what people are on and stuff like that, but I ain't gonna expose. But Joe Deceives, top SMG, FaZe wanted him. Like, he was a top prospect in the off season. He ain't selling for 100 bags. Like, you mad?
Yeah.
Now sell.
Oh yeah, no. Fast forward to the sell numbers.
Overall, these numbers are definitely in the ballpark, bro. They're definitely close. I don't think they're exactly close, but are like accurate.
I feel like 25 up or down is pretty heavy, like pretty good.
Yeah, or 50. Yeah, it's at least in the
like
50
up and 50 up and down.
Yeah,
for
50
the top
up and down is there. Yep.
And then like 20 up or down for the lower numbers.
Yeah.
You gotta be sick to your stomach though, haven't you? Like, imagine getting your contract for 75 bags and you just find out sales on 850 getting paid like Cristiano Ronaldo.
So insane.
MC is literally him. He already won champs.
Oh my god. The funniest thing about that number to me is like, there's no way they needed to pay him that much. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nah, they did it.
Like, he would have taken. I mean,
bro, they could have
paid him right.
He would have took 600.
Yeah, he'd paid him 6 for sure. He would have taken 6. What do you think, Trey?
He would have took 6.
Bro, he would have took 4. Like,
yeah,
he took 4.
And he might have took 4 too. He might have took 4. They just went straight to 800.
Yeah.
They just went straight to him.
It's because Thieves wanted him. Then they were probably shitting themselves like, yo, we might go to Thieves. We need yo, offer him double. No, fuck that. We're gonna offer him 8 times. Like,
it's like even Prime Scump. He went on money like that.
Nah.
What Prime? Nah, you weren't. CDL Scump maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
MC is him, bro.
What is that even a month?
If you do the maths, Cell wins a major every month.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie too though. I'm not gonna lie. Like Falcons, like shout out to Falcons. Like I hope like they give us some money on too. But like, just give it. Like, why are y'all giving Xnit and Kismet 400? Like we could low. Like y'all didn't even try to save nowhere. Like what the fuck?
Your team would be so mentally compromised if you put Xnid on the bin.
Xnid would do it love of the game.
Well,
Xnid would do it love of the game, to be fair, yeah.
I'm giving Xnid, if I'm giving MC 800, I'm giving Xnid 50. I'm giving Kismet 75 just because he blessed me on RuneScape one time. I give you an extra 20. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck these niggas are paid?
I already know kids is looking at that going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't think, obviously I want everyone to make their money, but I'm just saying it just didn't make sense because how, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, why are y'all paying everybody?
I already know.
Actually, I fuck with it though.
I wonder what Clay's on. I wonder what Clay's on.
Listen, I'd say Clay's on a nice 200 plus.
Clay said all my players are making more than
He
me.
did say that.
Clay's at
yeah.
125.
Yeah.
Listen,
Clay's at
yeah,
125, just getting fried every day playing Elden Ring with his girl. Like, this guy's chilling, bro.
I don't listen. Listen.
vibing,
Is it
bro.
when people say that, I just instantly assume they're making 100K more than they say.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Clay's the biggest fucking capper, bro.
Like, I already know. Kids looked at this sheet because he probably didn't find out, like, because you don't ask your teammates how much they're on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're signing your contract, like, the only time I've done that is when I was on London and I knew the budgets.
Mm.
And I said to Byron one time, I was like, "Oh, Byron, like, did you get your contract sorted?" He told me how much he was on. I was like, "Oh, they told me I wasn't allowed to move off the min." And he goes, "Yeah, well, they said that to me, but I managed to get it up a little bit." I said a little bit. That's 6 figs. A little bit.
Damn, he had a good
Out the
agent.
window, but when it's Trey, he just says, "Yeah, fuck it." I think I was doing it love of the game at that point. But if I'm kids, yeah, I see the sheet come out. I'm like, yo, did I not speak to the Saudis? Like, who was I? Did I speak to the American representative over there? Because 150 is good.
Hey,
But,
that's a
like,
great 150.
Like,
It
bro,
looks tiny compared to his teammates, but it's still,
150,
like,
he's got
it's
more
still
than
hella
everyone on
good.
G2.
Yeah.
Nothing would piss me off more than, like, just losing, seeing Cell just like, no, man, like, fuck, we lost. And then, like, he's just walking away. He just made, like, 50 bags this month.
Bro, my point is like Rocker just got the investment. I swear when Kenny joined the team, didn't they not get $1 million investment or some shit? And Crimp is literally him. Crimp is hooping 70 for the 75 piece.
Yeah.
Kismet is twice Crimp. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Falcons, they really paying motherfuckers money on. You go bang for your buck, Crimp, that motherfucker is a value meal. That's a good McChicken. He finna get right. 75?
Crimp is a good McChicken, I agree.
What the fuck?
75 points
75,
per pound? Wow.
Bro, one month of MC is Crimp's whole year. What the fuck? What the Falcons are tweaking? I'm just saying, but like I'm saying all this because it's good that the Falcons are doing this and they're changing people's lives and they're actually investing into their team. I'm just saying, like,
They got 2 academies. I wonder what they're on.
they just smart. They just throwing it.
They might be on Crimp money.
Make it rain. Listen, make it rain on me.
Listen,
Nigga,
I think
that's what I'm asking for.
from what I heard,
Motherfuckers just throwing cash.
I heard Falcon Academy is like 2 to 4K.
Yeah, the Challengers teams is getting 2 a month, and we're running them. Listen, just invest into the bush, man. We running the Falcons Academy. They making bread, 2K, 4K a month. These motherfuckers are paid. They're getting paid more than Cloud9.
Mm-hmm.
Their Challengers teams are getting paid more than Cloud9. What the fuck? These motherfuckers are paid, bro. Yo.
But I wonder if
have the
Cell's got
GA
a
bro.
like a bonus written into that contract too.
If I was Cell, a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like you got to think bonus is a percentage. If he drops a 1.2 at champs, that's a 20% bonus. Lock it in.
Cell gets paid 2K per day.
$2,000 a day.
2 bands a day.
Oh my! And they've got a whole week where they're not scrimming because Cell snaked. Oh, this is tactical out of Cell.
I would be buying so much shit. I would
my
have a
God.
new fucking duffel bag every day of the week.
Oh.
I'm telling you, yo, TikTok shop will get ran through.
I'd be
I'd
at a
be-
fucking penthouse at the top of the city.
I'd be buying some of the dumbest shit, bro. What? Electronic skateboard? Yeah, we'll have a go on that.
500.
Electric bike. Electric bike? Yeah, cool. All right, I'll get my. I'm
Holy
single right now.
fuck, bro.
Well, I'm single right now, but I'll get my future girl this Dyson air curler.
This motherfucker is too paid, bro.
It's out of control. Yeah, he pops a snake and then he gets a week off practice. That's 14 bands he's made doing nothing for the week.
Yeah. Holy shit.
He's single and 850 a year. This guy is just running. Like I don't think I'd stop smiling.
Nowhere, Steve. That's the point.
I was on 220 a year and I woke up smiling. This guy shits on everything. Yo, Don, when we were getting paid off New York, I thought I robbed the bank.
Yeah, me too.
Times have
Imagine 4
changed.
times that.
The bar
Times
has
that by
moved.
4. Times that by 4, I might be on the most insane
Bro,
6-month bender of all
Why
time.
couldn't everyone that's on the
I might be cheating
everyone
every
that's on
day.
these top teams right now, everyone that's on these top teams right now is just hoping they have a fucking unbelievable year and their contract's up, so the Falcons bag comes flying in. OpTic ain't
MC
the Dream
made it,
Org
bro.
anymore. OpTic ain't the Dream Org anymore.
Nah, I mean, Shotzi's only on 425. Only 425. That's only half of what MC is making.
I bet he called up Hex after this. Yo,
Yes.
Hector, what's going on?
Hector, come on, man.
Yo, Hector, back to back. Like, sells on 800.
It sells buying more houses than me this year. I need to lock in. Merc on 250, not bad. Hook 280.
Crazy shit is, I heard Merc was on way less than that.
I'm
But
sure,
man,
yeah.
Like the
last
only
year
way
would've
Merc,
been,
the only
for
way
sure.
Merc would be on that is if Hex literally like gave him an insane bump out the kindness of his heart type shit.
Well, I
Yeah,
think they paid.
which
I
is,
think,
if
I
it
think
is
they
what it
paid
is,
him,
it
like,
is what it is.
I don't think they paid him crazy when they first picked him up, but then he started. Then it was like, oh
'Cause
shit.
I heard
this-
he was on. I heard he was on a 90, which for a brand new player, that's tippable. Look, Super Rencor Metals, that was his class. Metals Rencor Super, and Merc. That was the top 3 rookies. That was his class. I heard that's what he was on. So if he's on 250 now, then they just literally said, "Fuck it, you're him." We love
Well, you've
you.
also got to understand as well.
Because I'm pretty sure they could have kept him on that. They could have just
Yeah,
kept him on.
but I
on
would have
his
been
old-
like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
but then but that's what I'm saying. Like,
build a bit of
then you're leaving your
resentment.
player. Then you're leaving your player unhappy.
You better be fucking happy, motherfucker. We just changed your life.
Yeah, he
What
just
the
changed
hell?
theirs.
Sales making 10x.
He changed, but like I get it. Listen, I think he probably got a bump. I just don't think they gave him an extra. What is that? 90,
160.
an extra 160.
Well, he's on like a different contract now, isn't he?
That's like
Unless they
double
sign him
cramp.
to
It's 2 cramps.
Yeah, unless
Well,
they sign him to a brand new 1+1, and then he's just on this for 2 years straight. That would make sense.
I don't know, but I'm gonna assume when they signed him mid-season, they signed him till the end of the year. No +1, no nothing.
I reckon they've got him on a new deal now, yeah.
I bet they signed him to a 6-month, like, ends after EWC. We'll see. Then we'll renegotiate if things go well. Things went fucking more than well. And then obviously, he's one of the best players in the world right now. So you got to, he deserves that money.
Connor Keaton,
Also,
thanks for
Travis
the...
Midnight, he's paid as hell.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's done well too. No, you're good. Connor Keaton says, member for 5 months, generational. Welcome back, sir. Happy New Year. How many slashes would Prime Scump be on if he dropped onto the Falcons today? All right, what's Slasher on here? Slasher is on... Okay, Slash is on 70. So, I mean, okay, apparently, obviously. But, all right, so imagine we drop Slasher... No, we drop Scump onto Falcons. I mean, didn't Scump say he'd
Seth
go
would
for
get
like a
mil
mil?
at least.
Scump
Prime Scump would get, if MC got 800, 850. Scump is getting a mil guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm thinking 100 a month for sure.
Listen, Prime
Scump's getting a mil
Scump,
guaranteed.
Prime Scump with the YouTubes and stream. Oh, he getting 2 milli.
Yeah, might be 2. How many slashes is that? Like, like 10, like 15 slashes? 2.1 mil?
Wait,
Be
more than
about
that.
right.
He'd be like 15 slashes, bro. Let's just call it 15.
Oh no, shit, you're right. I'm doing like 30 slashes.
Yeah, it's like 30.
Holy
slashes.
shit, like, yeah, 30 slashes. Well, there
He's
you go.
30 slashers?
Yeah, you might be 30
Well, yeah,
slashes.
if he's going for
70K
like,
times 30.
listen, Prime Scump with his YouTube streams and how good he was at COD for Falcons right now, that's an easy 1.52 mil.
Yeah, 20 slashes. 20, 30 slashes. Cell needs to up his game, man. Let's get the streams going, Cell.
Fuck that, I'm on 850, no streams.
Keep those numbers going for another year.
I wake up and scrim and I'm home and I make 50 G. I made 2 racks that day and I just got slammed by LA Thieves and OpTic. I'm good.
Yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah, I'm off
I'm
for the night.
blessed.
Wow, generational wealth, man. You gotta
Hey,
respect
you wouldn't
the
be able to get
Falcons
hold of my
changing
phone
lives.
either. Yo, so team dinner? Nah. I just ordered STK. I just ordered a personal chef.
Man, you got to think. You got to play the long game. You know, you got to play the long game. We'll see. We'll see if it lasts for these gentlemen. The other clip, just before we talk about the challenges drama from last night, was this one. So the other day, Sib was talking about why gentlemates can't scrim. Or they can't stream. They can scrim, but they can't stream the scrims. Because Sib says if they were streaming scrims, they go way too rogue, they would be getting cancelled. Now, I don't know if I buy this, because clearly the players do have the ability to control what they're yapping about, because all the time on the CDL, they're mic'd up. But Sib says they be throwing slurs, they be throwing all sorts of shit. They couldn't possibly stream that content. Immediate thoughts, Trey?
What slurs you be throwing around?
Little F-bomb.
Yeah, little F-bomb, little F-bomb. So, you know Sib loves an F-bomb.
He loves it.
Can't be throwing that around.
When he got banned for it back, you remember when he got dropped from FaZe back in MW19 because he dropped an F-bomb on some OpTic fans?
You can't say that in the privacy of your own home. You're going to get addicted and say it again.
I'm very mixed on this topic because now I'm around like the suit part. Obviously, you're not supposed to say it, and it's like, bro, you don't mean like it's a different from saying it in game than just saying it. You know what I'm saying? It's just way different, bro. Anything in game is like fake. Like it low key gives more dope to your team.
Mm.
Like when I hear Prolu starts like fucking tweaking, like at least that means he's trying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like at least he's locked the fuck in, and he might say some crazy shit, and it's like, what the fuck, yo? What is this guy saying? Like, I don't know. Obviously, it's not good to like say racist shit and like F bombs, but like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna lock it in, bro.
Bro, if I was scrimming and my teammate just dropped the F-bomb, what the fuck? The hell? I mean, I was around like back in like 2012 when it was said like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, the scrims be sounded like MW2.
But like that's also probably something you shouldn't admit, you know.
It's a funny thing
he just didn't need to say nothing, but like talking shit.
Why
like,
don't you stream? Why don't you stream scrims? We just don't want to, man.
yeah. That's what he just.
We just be saying the craziest shit that could get us cancelled, you know, TOS, all that type of shit. So like, you know, we don't stream.
Yeah.
That's my.
Donnie can't keep his mouth shut.
Why
He just talks too
don't you
much.
stream scrims? Well, you know, like. We just feel like it's harder to stream scrims and shit. Give like a PR answer, not.
Yeah.
We just throw around slurs and shit. Like we just be fucking.
You just can't control that
right,
shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we just can't control.
It's such a funny thing to say though, because like when
Like, bro, it's just funny shit that happens. Like Nium crossed us up this year. Nium crossed us up this year, and I was like, bro, Nium just broke the fuck out of our ankles on Basketball Hill when it was raid HP. And then someone said, bro, he's literally black. Like, what do you think? And that's just now it's like, okay, a bad play turned into a joke. Like, damn, he is black as hell. That boy crossed the fuck out of us. That boy was on the basketball court breaking fucking ankles. That boy black as shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just hilarious. Like, it's like, damn, we would have lost full about that, but like, nigga, we just turned it.
Yeah, we light it up, we keep it moving.
Yeah, like no, you know what I'm saying? It flowed perfectly. You know, that's how the shit just be flowing sometimes.
What do you think, Trey?
I don't think I can laugh.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Bro,
I think I'm too white to laugh.
bro, you can laugh, bro. It's good, bro. I'm just saying, bro. There's just hella examples of shit where it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know.
But like, Sibane on main stage dropping the F-bomb every 2 minutes. So like, he manages to get it under control for a CDL match.
I've dapped him up. He's never said to me like, "Yo, what's good?" You know, like he's, you know. I feel like he could have said, "Nah, we just talk crazy in scrims." Sometimes you can't control that when you can. But I love Sib, so you know, fuck it.
Yeah, all good, Sib.
To me personally though, like, I don't know, I just don't drop him.
Yeah, let's get those streams on, Sib.
I might say it plays a little bit, you know. Might say, that guy.
A little bit suspect.
That guy's playing like a chichi, man. That play he made is just, you know, little bit zesty.
Yeah, let's get the streams on. Let's get the streams muted if we need to. But, you know, all good. Okay, gentlemen, let's talk about the challenges drama over the last couple of days. So, Bush Gaming, they won Cup number 1. You guys won Cup number 3. You came back, and then the Challengers Elite qualifiers came into play over the last couple of days. It was a big couple of days of action. We had some serious drama when it came to replays and map 3 host rule cheese. It seems there's some sort of issue with this. I don't know. Is it like, are the host rules always wrong, or is there some sort of glitch that resets it? Because we had a lot of map 3 issues. Don.
The rules just randomly reset sometimes.
Yeah, okay. So that's kind of why they're doing it as a replay rather than like a forfeit or whatever. But this year was happening all over Europe. This French team, Trey, the Process, not shocked. They lost 3-0 or something, and then they managed to get about 3 of the 5 maps that they'd won to that point on the day. They'd managed to cheese by getting the games reset by the admins. It took them like hours to do it because the admins didn't agree. It does seem like a mess the way that FaZe It are currently handling things. I don't know what your take is on this, Don, from like an admin perspective, but obviously it used to be different back in the day, right? When it used to be game battles, the admins used to know what they were doing a bit more. I also think what confuses me a bit is we seem to have like tons of like admins all making the same decisions at the same time. It's not like there's one decision maker. We've got like multiple guys trying to make a decision and nobody knows what's going on. So yeah, bit of a mess from a tournament organization perspective.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the FaZe It people. I mean, luckily I don't really have to deal with it. Byron does. Because like I'm not on the team on the website, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, this is challengers, just bullshit just be happening, bro. Same things happen on the LAN. I mean, the first challengers LAN I played at was in Boston, and like I was talking to the refs. I always like talk to the refs just in case something happens. You're nice to them. You be friendly towards them, and then they get your back a little bit, or they at least have some more respect for you. I'm talking, and they're like, yeah, we're a bunch of college kids, and we just they're paying us like $10 an hour or whatever, and I've never even watched COD before, and they're the fucking ref. These guys are the refs. So like I'm trying to change my monitor settings because I don't touch the monitor. I'm like, bro, I'm not playing on fucking 60 hertz, brother. Like I have to check. Like I've been playing on fucking 240 at home. Like what the fuck? Like
you thought you were cheating or some shit?
Yeah, they're like, we're not allowing anyone to touch that or do this or that. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, they're like, bro, I've never been. I'm just my first time here. Like, they literally got refs basically off the fucking street and just had them refereeing the shit. And I'm guessing the FaZe It people, they probably don't know what the fuck's going on in COD. They just started doing this however long ago. And it's just a mess, you know what I'm saying? The GB people, I feel like it was like, I don't remember like the GB refs names, but like they were like years of reffing, like watching COD refereeing. Yeah, they were really COD referees. Like it was definitely less bullshit. So I don't know. Hopefully it gets better over time, but at the end of the day, I mean, there's just so much bullshit. Like the people joining the game.
Yeah, how did Roblox Gamer do that? Because the company like
I'm pretty sure people just made the mistake. People kept fucking up with like not like hiding the code or just little shit like that. Like we just got to be so on point for people to not join the game. There was just a whole bunch of little shit going on. It's just like this is what happens when we play fucking online COD and it's in challengers and it's not taken seriously. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. We're just gonna have to deal with it, and I'm glad that we can at least find a way to make it work. You know, we're doing our fucking best, so.
Yeah, so the European teams that made it, just have a look at these guys real quick. Interesting, we had this ROC team. I see Kicks on this team. I see Dahum. I see Kicks. Ooh. He might be back. I don't know. He might be back. He might be playing a little bit. We'll see if it goes anywhere. Obviously, he was cooking, started last year on the Falcons. Yeah, some notable players, notable teams made it. The other drama we talked about a little bit in the pre-show was this this Krona guy on OpTic Academy. Hex actually did a tweet. Let me find it out real quick. he's not particularly happy about this team called OpTic Academy not being part of OpTic. Where's that? Oh, did Hex delete the reply? I swear he replied to this tweet. And he said, yeah, okay, maybe he... Yeah, anyway, this is the tweet when he said, change your name. So Hex is not particularly happy about these boys. So, yeah, they're not actually OpTic Academy. OpTic do have an academy, kind of, and they are called the Huntsmen. But look, let's talk about your team, Don. Bush Gaming, you gave the boys a little bit of a scare. The brackets started off okay. Then we dropped down to losers. We had to be a pretty solid team in Flames to get over the line. So, yeah, how was the week of practice leading up to the Elite? Were the boys confident?
This was our best week of practice all year. We had 3 out of 4 good days. So for us, I know we still had one. I know we still had one bad day, but I'm just saying 3 out of 4 for us. That's like a fucking, yeah, it's like an absolute guaranteed championship right there. So I thought we were good. I thought we were gonna qualify the first day, but yeah, the guys. I mean, Proda and fucking Peel. Was it Timmy Phantoms? And I forgot the fourth, but we played them on Colossus and Blackheart, which we're really good at. We actually have a really good map pool, but those maps we're actually really, really good at. And I think just versus that team, we probably shouldn't play them on like tiny maps because that team is like, the team we lost to essentially is like, oh, and Vikram. You guys, he said talent over game time, even though I would bet money that he plays the game more than the players on my team. Not saying that's a good thing, but I think that guy's on the game every day. And he's also a known racist. Anyways, shout out Vikram.
Shout out Vikram after that.
They're like an S&D star team. You know the weird S&D kids, Trey. You know how they get. You know what I'm saying? You start playing them S&D.
Yes, you got on Twitter, Vikram.
Yeah, you play him in S&D. You play him in S&D. Next, you know, you got Domino's Pizza on your doorstep. Like what?
Yeah. They're trying to boot you off.
He's one of those.
Shit,
okay.
Essentially, they're not a respawn team. Obviously, Timmy Phantoms has been a player since like Black Ops 4 at least. But they're not a respawn team, so we shouldn't have played them on Colossus and Blackheart, a map where they're using the NPC, they're just ironing us, they're sliding around, they're killing us from up close. It was just, we played them on the cracked maps versus like morons. You know what I'm saying? So that was a mistake. We also choked the S&D. So we choked, you know, they outplayed us. We're gonna play them again. They're in our pool.
Oh, I like that.
So, you know, a part of me, you know what I'm saying? We made our pool a little easier, you know, threw them in. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play. We'll see how they do on a map where they have to, like, you know, actually play the game. But, yeah, talent over game time, I don't because, yeah, we play
I don't know what easy happened about I don't know what easy happened about that.
Yeah. We play Arc Raiders. And even Formal said this was corny, and he's like one of the top aura farmers of all time.
Yeah,
he said, I don't know what this corny ass tweet was, so he agrees with me. I don't know what the fuck this corny ass shit is. From a known racist, by the way. But besides him being racist, this kid's actually not bad. I don't know how old he is, but before I found out he was a racist, I was like, yo, who the fuck? I was watching him play like the Huntsman or something. I'm like, who the fuck is Vikram? Like, he's like 30-9 versus the Huntsman. And Byron's like, nah, that kid's like low-key not that bad. Like, he's actually like an S&D star. He's pretty good. He just calls everyone the hard R, so no one wants to play with him.
Okay,
I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like, maybe if he just, you know, stop calling people the hard R, he might have he might be able to get on a team or something.
You know, if Gentlemates need a sub, you know, for scrims, then bring him in.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard it from a few people. Yeah.
All right, well, Vikram, we will see you in the Elite this week.
They DM him just like, how'd you like being cancelled? How'd you like throwing a slur around? Would you like to scrim with the boys?
Bring him in. That's how you make it these days,
Speaking of Huntsmen, though, not racists.
We got a tweet. I seen this tweet.
We got a tweet. Yeah. It looks like one of the players from the Huntsmen's going to the league. And I actually found out some intel the other day. I got a text message of where he's headed.
Uh-oh.
And I haven't seen it. I
don't think it's getting talked about, you know.
It's not. But, like, should we just, did you hear about it, Rab?
I mean, look, Nium's getting picked up. So, you know, he played, here he is. He played with the Huntsman. He's been pretty good. He's actually been, I mean, look, you said earlier, Don, like, you think Alluka might be top 5 players in challenges? Like, how would you, obviously that's just kind of a hypothetical, but like, how would you play it out? Where do you think?
We need 3 super chats and I'll leak the team.
Brilliant. All right, Giovanni Campos wants it.
How would I rank the top 5, or how would
just kind of like Nium? Yeah, where would you put Nium in the convo, I guess?
I think Nium is really good and has actually very high potential. I think he's similar to Alluka, but a little bit different. Alluka is faster. Like, Alluka's like the kill whore, but like he's more aggressive with it. Nium might lag out of a play type kill whore. Like, he might just fall asleep in his iron too far from the play, and then get to the play late, and then he's positive, but his team is losing. Like, that type of shit. But like I said, I mean, he's raw. He's really good. I'm rooting for him. Very heavily, you know, one of my brothers. But yeah, he's just gotta. Once he figures out, like, to not just be left out of plays, like, he's like too main. You know what I'm saying? Like, too much of a main to the point where you get left out of a play. And I've only seen it a couple times. I don't want to act like I watch this guy every day, but just from what I've watched, he shoots very straight, very good gun skill. He'll definitely add slaying power to the team. But yeah, he'll definitely improve over time. I'm excited to watch him, honestly. Very excited. Just because I feel like he is very raw. Very, very raw. I think Alluka, like, when I say top 5 challengers players, obviously I think my team, majority of us on the team are better than most players in challengers. But like, outside of my team, I think him and Alluka, I will put Alluka above him right now. Just because I just feel like Alluka does it with a sub and like moves more. But Nium is very good AR player. So hopefully they give him time. I mean, he's joining the Ravens. They are shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he'll save the team, but he'll at least give a new life to the team. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, he looks great. Listen, I like Nium. I've liked him when he was even at EWC when he was prepping for that. Good guy. Deserves a spot on a team, especially with the current situation of players on the teams right now. I feel like the bottom teams are in like a really bad spot. The issue is, and it's an issue that I have with it, is who he's joining. I just don't want him to be a forgotten player, which could be a thing because I don't think the team's very good. But yeah, Ravens is who he's.
I mean, we've been seeing some Ravens scrims the last few days. They look like they were doing pretty well. Now, okay, that's only cherry picked scrims. And I know scrims are scrims.
That was him on the account though. You can't use that.
There we go. There we get down. Okay, so this has been a known thing for some time. That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Teammates all new. Yeah.
He's joining the Ravens. Shout out to Nium for like still playing the elite though. Elite qual, getting his boys in there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a talk.
I feel like that goes unnoticed. Like a player that does that. Maybe that was one of his things that like he doesn't want to join them straight away because he wants to help the boys make the elite and then they can make a change. Because you don't want to fuck over anyone when you're doing this type of stuff. Plus maybe he had enough time because there was no matches or anything like that whilst the elite quals were going on. So he's like, yeah, this is perfect. I'll world star a few challenger players, hop in the elite, get the boys through, and then that's my job done. I can go play in the CDL. For who? Ooh. I
mean, look, everyone's saying it's for slashers. We might
I did hear it is for slasher too. I did.
Thanks, user LZ4TQ4NX5K for the $5 Actually, $4.99, but still appreciated. Yeah, so that's the talk. I mean, it's kind of interesting. As I say, Nium's kind of slower AR than Alluka, so I guess it makes some sense. I don't know. It's interesting to me, this decision, and certainly the timing of it, right? Like I thought Slasher would would give it a lad, you know. But I don't know. We'll see what happens in the coming days, exactly how this all plays out. But yeah, that's the rumor anyway. Because I don't see it making much sense for anyone else on the team. I mean, I guess it could hypothetically, but it's kind of interesting if you're gonna have your veterans step down from like a leadership perspective. But I guess Nium was doing a decent job of that on the Huntsman to an extent. So
I mean, listen, end of the day, I feel like Slash has had to deal with a lot of teams that he probably didn't want to be a part of. You know, we've said it before, Don, how, and now listen, I don't know if it's 1,000,000% true.
Yeah,
So
it's
this
just
is
the
just based
lead.
on what
It's the leading rumor.
This is based on what I got told, but you know, Don, we've said it before. You know, Austin doesn't like playing with some new breed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like playing with some of the new guys because sometimes it's just they just don't go like that. And you could have told me a million times, do I think Austin would have teamed with any of these players on the Ravens? I would have told you no a million times over.
Right.
Now listen, if it is for Austin, you know, Austin's gonna be fine. Does he join another team? I don't know. Does he retire? I don't know. Does he go coach? I don't know. But you talk about one of the greatest ARs to touch the sticks. So
Slash should just wait for next year when it's a slower game, bro.
Nah,
Back to that. It's true. Back to nice boots on the ground.
MW4.
Yeah, wait around for MW4.
He might retire now.
Bring accuracy back too.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna ask him very soon for the exclusive interview. Try to get a little interview going.
That'd be cool.
Go over his career and what's happened the past few years. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I know for a fact he was not happy dealing with the players and the teams and the situations he's been dealt with recently. So it is just very similar. I related. I mean, I was talking to him, obviously, very similar. Once you start that cycle of playing with, like, not to say that he wasn't the worst on the team, because if you look at it, I mean, probably was, like, stats-wise, but, like, once you just start playing with a certain caliber of player and then you spiral down, it's pretty much done. Like, I went from the Thieves to Paris, and then I was trying to survive on Paris, and I maybe had a few chances to get out that fell through. You're gonna drown. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna drown at some point. Like, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. So
when you're in the penthouse from the trenches and then go back to the trenches, you're fucked.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out Slasher. I like the shout from Sickler in the chat. Untold COD stories with Slasher. That'd be a damn good episode, I'm sure. Thanks Giovanni for the 10 as well. So anyway, Zinni's putting it in the public chat here that basically Nium's getting picked up. He's not said it explicitly, but people were trying to figure out which team it was. So that's as far as we understand. Nium could be coming in for Slasher for the Ravens in the coming days. We'll see how they get on. Back to actually, this was from the Ravens series, or for the Stallions series. Just kind of conclusion, Don, obviously you ended up losing to Vikram and the boys, but you make the run back to the losers bracket, you qualify. Like, were you ever too concerned about that?
Oh, I was concerned a little bit. Just because, like, the practice was so good. You know, like, when we do these shows, we get information from pros, and you know when the pros say, "Oh, dude, our practice has been so good. How the fuck did we lose?" You know what I'm saying? That's how I thought was gonna happen to us, because we actually, our practice is on stream, so I'm not lying. You could go look at every day we scrimmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking lying. But we whooped the Lucas team's ass. We whooped Asim's team. We were whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? And then we lost to Vikram, a racist. So I'm just like, what the hell, baby? You know what I'm saying? We might get slammed tomorrow. So, I was definitely worried. And I think Flames, Wiz, Dak, and Gunsy, I think they're an elite team. Not like an elite, but like they're a team that should be in the elite. You know what I'm saying? They're not like a horrible team. Those are all, like, Dak won a Challengers event. Flames was a pro. Wiz literally teamed with Spart and Fire. Like, that's a team that would normally be in the elite. But we just smoked them. I want to give some gas to, like, to my team a little bit. Not too much. I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying, do the most. But I think Cap, you know, talking more about the top 5 in Challengers, Cap is the best player in Challengers. Like, I know like we've seen him before, like we've already seen like him in the league, but like, bro, like I could literally pull up like, bro, this guy is legitimately insane. Does he waste our time in practice? You know, maybe a map or two he's not calling out. Yeah. Well, in this fucking game time, he is legit. Like he is the best player in Challengers. Like I mean, his buyout is 2K. He's literally a fucking McChicken. I think his buyout should be more, personally, than fucking 2K. I mean, I don't know why no team has tried to get him. Like, are y'all even watching fucking Challengers? He is legit the best player. He is better than Alluka and Nium. Respectfully, of course. I'm just saying the truth. This guy is literally every fucking where on the map. He is our main source of pressure. We have 3 AR players. Byron, shout out to ProLoot as well. ProLoot switched to a sub, and he's made a lot of improvements with a sub. But at heart, ProLoot's a fucking AR player. Fire is an AR player. Fire is Iron the whole time. Spart is a supreme AR player. So the fact that we still have pace on the map, and like we're still flying at the other team, who is that from? That's from fucking Big Black Beast, Capsidal. He's fucking literally everywhere, bro. Like, and this guy has a $2,000 buyout, and no one is offering him. Please don't try to buy him before the land.
I was gonna say, you don't know telling the teams to do this.
But I'm just saying, like, am I fucking tweaking? Like, this guy, mind you, when he was in the league, what games were he in the league? There was no, in Modern Warfare 2, there was no advanced movement.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare, I don't think, no, he was on my team, Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, he was
BO6, like, no advanced movement.
Yeah.
He is clearly an advanced movement player. So all that, oh, he was in the league and he was mid. Yeah, that nigga was mid. He wasn't wall bouncing. He wasn't wall bouncing through fucking windows, hip firing, slide can't, like, he is fucking cracked as hell. And you would be surprised he's that fucking cracked.
Well, people would have told you that Neptune would never have been good if you put him back in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a different game, bro.
The way Don's selling him right now, any organizations that want him, just sign him for the rest of the year. No +1 because next year no advanced movement.
Let's get that buyout up.
I'm just saying, he is insane. He is literally insane at this game. Like, just watch his point of view. He's literally insane.
I mean, he's never been bad even when he was in the league, to be fair.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is I see no dialogue about it when we're, for one, the best team in Challengers. 2, we're a 3 AR team, and our sub player is literally Steph. He's literally him. But no, I just don't see nothing about it. So that's all I wanted to say.
All right, well, congratulations to the Bush. They make it through. We'll have a look at the groups in a second once we discuss how we got there, because yesterday we had the Stallions Bowl. This was the big game of the day. Lots of drama in this one because you've got symbols. Effectively, Stallions Black is Stallions Red rejects to an extent. They gave him a go. They're on the B team. Shout out Swag Chicks, by the way. Good kid. They're looking pretty good. Now, okay. Obviously, Stallions Red in a tricky spot given the whole Legend drama coming into it. Because Legend was trying to go home. He was trying to say, you know what, I need a bit of a break from this. Which I understand. It's also inopportune timing for a couple of reasons. It's bad for Legend was at a point where his stock was like slowly getting okay again. His stock wasn't damaged too bad from the surge stint. Obviously, it wasn't ideal. But people recognized that, okay, bad opportunity. He was getting some good watch time hours. People were seeing how he was going on the Stallions. He was looking a bit better. He was sitting down with Rambo Ray going over VOD and stuff. Like, things looked to be going in the right direction. Obviously, this hasn't helped it, but also if he thinks that it's worth taking some time away, spend some time back home for a little bit, especially if he didn't get the opportunity over Christmas, New Year, and then come back and give it another good go again. It is interesting. Legend was spotted on like the 3rd of January. He played a 1v1 against Stella on Halo 5 or something. It was like the first time he was back on Halo in months, but he basically said he was going to quit COD, and then he was back on Halo a couple of hours later, which is, there was a bit of talk on the Halo subreddit about that. So maybe Legend's considering whether COD's ready for him. But it seems to be for Renegade. He seems to be having a good time with it, so maybe it's not over yet. Point is, Legend said he was going to go back home. It looked like that was going to be okay. It's unfortunate timing, right? It's Lin's at the World Cup, right? But different circumstance, different source of events, but similar kind of situation. The World Cup team that Linz couldn't go to, was it Nium's team? Was it Team War? They brought in like Bink or something? Whatever the team was. Last year, World Cup, Team War, Linz couldn't make it. They had to bring in their coach because they had no more time to make a change. This situation, the Stallions were thinking, okay, we'll just bring in a sub. We'll bring in Heis. We'll scrim with Octane for a couple of hours. But then the admin said, that ain't happening. It's not a valid emergency substitute because there's no emergency, was effectively the argument. And look, I think they were probably going literally by the letter of the law. I think there probably should have been some discretion to say, I mean, look, it is what it is. I don't think it's a real big deal to allow something like that. But as a result, Legend stayed around and they played it with Legend. And, well, they both dropped down to losers and they had an absolute square off in losers round, whatever it was. Goes to a game 5. All sorts of drama. So, yeah, I mean, look, I guess the point is, first of all, we're sitting here talking about Stallions Red versus Stallions Black as like one of the main topics of the week. Because this was, everyone was watching this last night. And how times have changed, right? Challenges is the talk of the town in competitive Call of Duty right now, Don. And it's not been that way basically ever. Because when people did care about challenges, it was kind of combined with the pro scene because everything was open. So we never really had it segregated. And since it's been segregated, it's never been popping off like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think just a lot of people being involved, like how even in the chat, Vital said they got Rambo Ray, Attach, Octane, Zuma, Rafi, us, the Bush, Hex. You got everyone's just involved, and you know, it's just a great time because this is just gonna help the overall scene, like the overall scene. It's just a great time. I mean, shout out to Symbols for qualifying. Symbol, you know, he's a working man. That's his gimmick. He's a working man. He's always got to work his job. So they dropped him, and he whooped their ass. I mean, that shit's crazy, but this shit was lit. I mean, bro, it's just so funny. Like, and then like even like the moments that happen, like Symbols going to game chat and just talk and chirping Havoc. Like, oh, you took my spot. You're fucking terrible. At least you got content out of this. You know what I'm saying? Just moments like that in challengers is just so fire. I don't know what else to say. This is definitely the best year of challenge. And we got 2 pro-ams and the World Cup. We got 2 pro-ams where we get to play against pros in Atlanta and Birmingham. And then we have the World Cup.
I don't know if it is in Birmingham. I think it's just Atlanta. I might be wrong.
Is it?
I think it is.
I swear it was 2.
Because there's 2 DreamHacks, but I think it's just Atlanta that's a pro. But I
think there's only one. Yeah.
One in the World Cup,
Really?
I think. Yeah, you might be coaxing,
so.
unfortunately. I think it's just Atlanta. Because Birmingham, the gimmick is there's only 10 pro teams there. They cheesed it. Because they're doing like the whole freaking 2 months of qualifiers. Yeah, the golden child symbols. You're terrible, can't they pick you up for me? Yeah, quite the story for sure. Even Dashy was watching it. Yeah, I mean, Dashy's been watching it. Formal's been watching it. Like this, watching challenges recently is kind of what COD's all about, right? Like what makes the scene so entertaining. At the grassroots, the personalities. And yeah, it's like I said right at the start of the show, Trey. Like I'm looking forward more to the storylines of the Elite this week than I am to watch freaking... I mean, okay, Ravens have got a new team, but... You know what I'm saying? Like Boston versus Surge. I don't care that much.
No, I don't care either. Like respectfully, like I'll have it on so we can talk about it and stuff like that. But you know, there's not one person in the chat that can tell me they're excited to watch that match. You know,
I mean, Surge got a new player, so maybe there's some excitement. But you know, what I mean?
but like I'm not waking up and being like TJ Halley plays today. Like I love TJ Halley, but like you know, it don't get my gears going. You know.
Yeah, I get Stallions Black at the gears.
I just checked something about Birmingham. My bad. So y'all were right, but the top 2 teams at Birmingham qualify for like basically the pro bracket right away.
Oh, is that how it's gonna work?
That's what it says on this website. Top 2 teams qualify for CDL Major 3 Pro-Am.
Oh, Major 3 Pro. Okay, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
That would be in Atlanta. So that's why I knew something about Birmingham was important. That's what I knew.
I hear that.
Y'all were right that it's not a pro-am.
Okay, no, but still, that's pretty big though.
Yeah, but that
Means
shit's
it's
like fun
important.
to watch because like that's,
that's
going
fun
back.
to watch. Yeah.
Like I feel like challenges now, Don, is what it was like when we were actual pros.
Yep.
That's what it feels like. Nowadays, it feels like a lot of pros are trying to be too nonchalant and all that type of shit. Like we still got scrap and stuff like that are giving it large and all that type of stuff. But like challenges now is what it was like to be a pro, with all like the organizations in it. You know, Bush, Stallions, Huntsman. Like it feels like it's gone like they wanted the pro league to go back to grassroots. I feel like the challenges has gone back to grassroots of what pro cod was.
Yeah.
Like
That's
watching
why-
this
that's
is
why-
like watching those old 2Ks, you know.
Yeah.
That's why to me it's kind of crazy that like people complain about like what's happening this year or something like that, or like some people are quitting. Like, no, you should not quit this year. You should not quit at all. You should not go to a different game or anything like that. Like, this is the year you should be 100% trying to be involved in.
Yeah.
Previous years, yeah, I'd have told you to quit straight away. MW2 challenges, yeah, quit that. They didn't give a flying fuck. But this year, and maybe the league still doesn't care. But I tell you who does care, the people inside challenges, which makes it what it is, like Bush, like Huntsman. You know, we've even got Formal coming back to watch some of these games. You know how crazy that is? That Formal's coming back to watch
crazy.
challenges.
Yeah.
It's watch challengers. Yeah, that's crazy.
Formal ain't watching like Formal watches like a bit of the pro league when it's on stuff like that. But like you could have asked me, do you think Formal's gonna watch any of the elite qualifiers or the two? No.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Formal coming back to watch those is crazy. And obviously it probably helps him a little bit more because he had a little bit like he had Legend in there playing and stuff like that with Renegade, and so he gets to like see his Halo boys play. But even then, like he's getting involved. Formal. Now, one of the most nonchalant guys we know, aura farming to the max. Watching challenges is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and having a great time watch. I mean, look, he literally said to Scump for various reasons, but I don't want to be on your watch party 2 days a week. I'd prefer to just do one. And look, if the Pro League was absolutely the Wild West, most entertaining shit going, he'd probably be on there every day because it'd be too much fun. But we're going to be watching the CDL again this weekend and saying, oh, let's go back to the analyst desk for the next 25 minutes while fucking nothing happens. Like, this is the point that Aches is making, that we should not just have one pro match on at once and then we have a 20-minute break and then we have another one. Most of the matches are just dead because at this part of the season it's good, but like the point is as time goes on you get to major 3 qualifiers, major 4 qualifiers, especially after like 3 or 4 matches. You know what the seeds are going to be, you know who's good, you know who's shit. Your favorite team's turning up playing once, maybe twice a weekend, and nothing else is happening. Whereas in challenges, I mean, I'm watching Zuma's stream. He's got about 9 different streams up at all times. He's watching this guy, he's watching that guy. Like this, you know, there's this guy's comms to listen to. We're listening to Doug Censor Martin talk shit on BenJNissim. We're like, oh, let me tune into that. Like, there's always something going on. And I think this is kind of the first time that it should just be so blatant and in the face of the league that, because we talk every year that the CDL has made some bad decisions, but they've tried to make some steps forward. I think this year's scene is better than it was last year. They've made a couple of improvements. But also the league needs to look at what's happening right now in challenges, especially the support, what's happening with Bush, OpTic getting involved, obviously Stallions, Zoom and all those guys, and realise like, okay, that is the crux of what makes the COD scene. And doing these Saturday, Sunday, weekly bloody league matches, like, it's just so dead. Like, you've got to do... It's why I've been in favour of, instead of running the league matches, you just run a weekly 2K. Like, it should be like the way the elite is and the cups are. That's how it should be in the Pro League. And the cups and the elite should be midweek, and then the Pro League should do that on the Saturday, Sunday. And then we have like 5 days of COD. And it's all,
I mean,
you know, if you want to do it that way.
I'll say that this year the CDL is very boring to watch.
I think it's exacerbated by how interesting challenges is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't actually think the CDL is okay, but it's just it feels so dull compared to challenges lately.
The CDL to me feels like it's very businessy, like suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? It's very like strict. Whereas challenges, like, bro, I just feel like there's always something going on.
So good. I'll just Press the wrong button.
Like Ake said, like there's a lot of breaks in the CDL and stuff like that. Challenges, it's just non-stop action. This year, to me, I've watched more challenges than I have CDL.
Yeah, not surprised.
Like, and I know obviously there's more challenges like stuff. Tell
You're
your ride
excited.
bush scrim. I'm way more inclined, yeah, if on the weekend I'm whacking on a tell your ride bush scrim than watching some CDL matches. That's the way I see it right now.
Thanks, Ryan, for the $3 Canadian. Happy New Year, boys. Please, more episodes this year. We will be doing our best, that is for sure. But yeah, as Sarge is in the chat, right? CDL, super vanilla, super cookie cutter. Challenges has the drama, has the storylines. I think it's kind of feels much more like what made COD. And also there's some good players down there this year, which is exciting, right? Like Octane was making the point that after Major 1, a number of these pro teams, they're going to be having to make some calls because they need Big Cat back in the Pro League or whoever it might be. But I think the league has to learn, and if they're ever going to learn it, this is what's going to teach them. Is like, okay, these pro-ams, because I'm sure that's going to be great in Atlanta, we got to do more of those. As I say, in my ideal world, we've got challenges happening like Wednesday, Thursday, or maybe challenges is Wednesday, Thursday, or even Thursday, Friday. Friday's maybe a day off, and then you run a 2-day. I think the CDL minors they did were fire. I'd just do one of them every weekend. But have it double elimination with 2 matches happening simultaneously. Could be so much better, you know. And if the league's ever going to learn what makes the COD community tick, this is what's going to teach them, because we've not seen this since the CDL came around. And when the CDL came around, they pretended anything happened before didn't even exist. So thankfully, we got a little bit of a glimpse of that over the last few days. But yeah, we'll see. Stallions Black, they get the win in the end. It was absolute cinema. Symbol says qualified for the elite. GG to the Stallions A team in quotation marks. Encourage says LMAO losing to Creddies. Shit ain't real. So, it's just absolutely brilliant stuff, Trey.
Who's the creddy in this instance?
You got to think.
Because if you lose to him,
Don't look good.
not really a creddy. I also do think it is embarrassing that the team that had I said it yesterday to like some of my friends, but I think it's embarrassing that the AT like the was it Stallions Black is the A team, right?
No, Stallions Red is the A team. But yeah, they lost.
Stallions Red
Red
A
is
team.
Encourage's team.
I don't know. I'm just it's all over the place. But
It's
B team and
confusing.
A
It's
team.
confusing.
Yeah, you're good.
Listen, it's embarrassing that the A team lost to the B team. Like, not even based on talent, just like, bro. Like, just look at it. How they lost, all that type of shit. Like, it should be humbling for Encourage to be like, shit, like, we must have been ass. Like I said, they dropped symbols. You were there for those arguments that we saw on the stream. You know, they were arguing left, right, rhubarb, and then Symbol just comes back and just absolutely, takes the elite spot away from them. Now they've got nothing to play for. Enjoy the Pup Cups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we had it about Encourage last year. Remember, he stopped playing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He stopped playing, and he comes back. And
It's pretty tough. Like, I know that the legend situation didn't help things, and if that had been different, maybe it would have been different. But equally, as you were saying, they also have like the full might of the coaching staff. Like, they got Zoom in there, they got Attach in there, they got Rabbit.
they were recruiting
there. They got Octane in there.
People were just joining.
They got Havoc in there.
Apparently Haggy's the analyst.
Yeah.
Bro, they got Haggy, they got Attach, they got Octane, they got Havoc that's on the team, they got Sib that was in there for a few times. Motherfucker, they got JCap watching some stuff over there too. Symbol is probably like, fuck, even my own boss don't like me.
Yeah. They got all the love.
And then they come out and do
all
that.
the love.
Corny makes an interesting point. Encourage went from being the best player on a team with Lurks, Mercules, and Abe losing to Symbols while his old teammates are in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, everyone that was on that team is pro except for him.
Yeah, well, still got time.
Times 2.
It's funny when Dashy made that point about like he thinks Encourage is going to be a future world champ. He just had the wrong Stallion the whole time. He had the wrong He had the wrong AR Stanley.
It was Mercules the
Yeah,
whole
he meant
time.
Mercules the whole
Hey,
time.
to be fair
so
though,
he meant-
there's one thing that we do in this community, and that's throw around some fucking terrible takes. We be giving out goat. We be throwing out goat. We be
Bro,
throwing
don't
out
count
goat
Encourage
status
out
like
yet,
it's.
man.
I'm not counting him out. I'm saying in general, we be throwing out goat status like they're cinnamon toast crunch.
Mm-hmm. People love to say generational talent. I love that take. Because people be
Listen,
throwing
there's
out
only
like
been-
three
listen,
or
there's
four
only been a
generational
couple
talents a year.
generational talent.
Yeah.
Like, well, motherfucker, watch someone in a scrim. Sure, this guy's generational.
Yeah, it's like, come on, there's maybe like 4 to 5 generational players ever in COD. This is how it works. Like that's literally the definition, right? Like you've got to be that.
Like, there's only a couple.
defy
There's only
the
a couple-
generation.
There's only a couple generational talents in the league right now.
Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, it's my take.
We throw around the goat word like it just doesn't like it's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
No,
guy's
the one that
greatest of
annoys
all.
me the most is Goach. That one actually pisses me off. Like, people, no disrespect on, but people fucking love to say, this guy's the Goach. And, like, okay, first of all, nobody even knows which coaches are good or bad because it depends on how good their team does. But, oh my God, we got coaches of, like, fucking top 6, top 8 teams. Their players as being like, oh, this guy's the greatest coach of all time. Like, it's just
Yeah,
no
bottom of the
fucking way,
league
man.
just won a match, yo. The goat doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah, like, what are we talking about here?
Right, they gotta keep their spots, man. They gotta
Yeah,
gas them.
I respect it, but that one always pisses
Yeah,
me
then
off.
the goat gets dropped. Ah, man, like, what are we
I
gonna
see
do? This
Johnny's
guy.
tweet last year,
Yeah, what was it?
like thanking Marky B and D-Rail, and in my head I'm like, bro, did y'all win more than like 2 games the whole year? We tweaking?
Yeah, I appreciate for these giving me a spot. It's,
Yeah.
The Goach, man. It's my Goach.
I fuck with it though.
yeah, like you said, you got.
I
You
do
got
think
fight.
those 2 are good coaches though. To be fair,
No, they are terrible.
No, I'm sure
Listen,
they're good,
terrible-
but like,
Listen, terrible team. Terrible team.
yeah, terrible team. Right.
Yeah, you know, terrible ass team. So maybe they're not the Goach, but they're good people for sure.
who even is
But
the
like I
Goach?
said-
Who do you think the Goach? It's probably Karma now, but maybe there's not enough runway for it to be Karma.
RJ,
People like to
Chris,
say
RJ and Crowder, and then Karma and fucking
JP.
oh, and Cinder too.
Oh, Sender's a decent shout, actually. Yeah, I think Sender's a decent shout. Rambo Ray's not
Cinder's
far
up
off.
there. I'm pretty sure. Hasn't he won a good amount?
Yeah,
Sure,
because he was
he's
with
done a
New
lot.
York and then
See,
he
I
was with
hate. I
Thieves.
hate this take. Crowder overrated. Had best players for years. Of course, no. That's just not how it works.
People
not
like
how it works.
Crowder is probably the most divisive. People either say he's a Goach or they say he's like insanely overrated,
I will-
does nothing, has
I will
no
say
idea what
this.
he's
Though,
doing.
I will say this. Like people that say that, it just mind blows me because you have to be good at what you do to even get put with those players. So he has to be good at something. Secondly, like he was a great like you can ask his teammates, ex-teammates on phase 2, Attack Zuma, like he wasn't just a player for that team, he was like a player coach in a sense.
Yeah, it was like that when I played with him. In AW.
Like
He's just a good ass teammate. If you're a good ass teammate, you're gonna be a good coach.
I do think
9
Sender's
times
a
out of
good
10
shout
at
though,
least,
to
yeah.
be fair.
I also think COD coaches in a sense is kind of like, you know, some of them do get overgassed. Like Don, like you know from being a coach, like there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. Don't check the fuck out your team, your players. Like, don't fucking try to like make them lose composure, and help when you can. Chime in when you can. Make sure the conversations go well. There's not too much like they play the game every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. The only times like we talk about like in game shit is like throw your tag. I'll be like throw your tags here, pinch here. Obviously like the normal shit that I know from COD, like take a route. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes like the little type like in-game mechanics and shit, I mean, they play the game. Like Damon typed I typed in his chat or he was typing in somebody's chat. Damon doesn't even have the game downloaded. You know what I'm saying? Damon's not fucking playing pubs and playing S&D wagers and learning strat. You know what I'm saying? He's just watching this shit. He's just like, all right, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's not too much to do. Now, coaching in game, like at the World Cup, that's a whole different thing. Hopefully we make it there. That's why I'm gonna start playing the game a little bit, even for like my CCL shit. But like I do need to like play the game just for a little bit, just so I can like be able to call out shit in the moment. Like even when I'm talking about shit, I don't even know the exact call out for shit half the time, even though I'm fucking listening to them all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not, when I'm listening to them, I'm making sure they're calling out, but I'm not like, you know, not like fully locked in on what they're calling red or like fully like certain shit. Maybe that's a bad example, but
no, I hear you.
I'm just saying like coaches don't, it's not like the most insane shit, you know?
We got Smokey Irons in the chat, says, who's the Heretics coach? That'd be Method Sick. That's our favorite coach, right, Trey? He could be the coach.
Hey, me and him resolved our differences. Now he's beating up Aroma. So like, you know,
I like that. That's good work.
As long as listen.
We'll see if that lasts.
As long as it ain't me, I kind of be moving these days. So like, no one wants these hands.
Yeah, no, Trey's back in the gym this week.
It's
over for the competition. So,
no.
Stage 1 Elite Group A, Bush Gaming, Omit Brooklyns, that's Alluka and the boys. We've got Next Threat GG, that's Doug's former team, Diamond Con and all that. The other teams I mentioned, Five Fears, High Treason, and then Team Proda. That's Group 1. And to be fair, Group B is also pretty nice as well. Do I have let me find it on here actually. Because Group B is with the Huntsman and those guys. Both of the Falcons academies are in there. Yeah, Double Falcons, P7, Huntsman, Cabal, and then Stallions Black. So both of these groups are pretty nice, to be fair. So how does it work? You get top 4 in the group, Don, and then you go through to the playoffs?
Yeah. We'll play a team from Group B, first round.
I see, okay.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Just gotta go 5-0 or 4-1. You can make it 2-3. But you don't want to. You don't want that. You don't want to make it 2-3 because like that's like the I hope this guy loses map count cheese type shit.
Yeah.
But like 3-2, 4-1, 5-0, those for sure will get you in playoffs. So.
All right. Well, good luck with that for this week. Obviously, Challenges Elite gets underway in a couple of days' time. I mean, before we even have Pro League matches, we've got more Challenges stuff because literally 2 days from now the Elite gets underway. 2 days of matches, then the Pro League begins on Friday. Obviously, we can't finish off our Challenges talk without talking about Doug, Censor Martin. Unfortunately, for all the Doug fans out there, as in me, he didn't quite make it. Doug's team just about fell short. But he had a great weekend, Doug. I mean, he was cooking. The clips were flying in. He won the game 1 against the team that dropped him. He was talking all kinds of shit. Lost the series anyway, but that's okay. You know, he had a great game 1. He then calls out BenJNissim. Let's have a little listen into the clip. That's what he had to say.
Wouldn't know.
All right.
Are you thirsty? Come on, just say yes.
Yeah. Random straight.
All right, hold on.
BenJNissim.
I'm gonna drop a water.
Wait, he's saying fuck BenJNissim.
BenJNissim.
Wait, hold on.
Because this guy's chatting his shit as a grown-ass man, knowing damn fucking well I'm trying to do good shit for this COD community.
He's cooking BenJ.
I love competing. I'm gonna fucking play. And I'm never gonna listen to someone like fucking BenJNissim telling me to retire. What if I tell BenJNissim to stop fucking yapping? Fuck you. Because I'm trying to make waves in this community. I'm trying to help people get to the league. I help so many fucking kids that are now in the league get jobs.
He said fuck Ben.
The right kids, the right people, the fucking grinders, the passionate ones, the ones that are genuinely like. I'm trying to do a good shit here, bro. So don't fucking tear my ass down. I just did a goddamn pull-up world record, and if you have any idea what the fuck goes into doing something like that, you would shut your fucking mouth, and you would be patient with me on my comeback to the game. Because I haven't played in 2 years, and I did a pull.
That's a wug right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's wug Censor Martin in the chat.
I don't know what the pull-up record has to do with anything.
I mean, look. Doug said, how many world records does BenJ have? Sounds like 0 to me.
I mean, listen, if you're comparing Doug and BenJ, like, you know, in like accolades, it's like
comparing Doug and BenJ. So great.
Hey,
yeah,
listen,
different people, man.
Doug going after BenJ after losing just secured him an instant dub. Because there's nothing really BenJ can say to him. Because like Doug's been there and done it, you know what I'm saying? And
Doug's
not
a
just
champion,
COD stuff, like not even just COD stuff, like out of COD stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Doug said it. Like, listen, Doug isn't wrong. All he wants to do is see the scene grow. and you know, see the right people win. Like Doug's a great guy like that, and you know, maybe he'll apologize to Ben, or Ben will apologize to him. But
well, they hashed it out a bit. They hashed it out a little afterwards, and basically BenJ's point was like, for Doug's, he's taken a couple years out. He's not going to get back to being a pro again. So like, kind of, what's the point? Is the logic, and I get that. But also from Doug's side, Doug could do all sorts of stuff with his life. I don't know, you know, what he's looking like financially or whatever, but if Doug's...
I'm sure he's good.
I'm sure he's good. I'm sure he's good. And if Doug's good from that side, and what he loves doing is competing and playing COD and striving to improve and helping younger players, and like this, Doug lives for this shit, you know? Like if he didn't have... He needs something competitive in his life to drive him. When he was going for the pull-up world record, that was what it was. Now he's done that. He needs something else. So he's back to playing COD again. And like, if that's what he wants to do, it's not like he's, you know, taking anyone's spot or anything like that, because he's getting, like, he's on a pro team, but he's getting paid to be there or something because of his brand or whatever. Like, there's nothing like that going on. So if Doug wants to grind challenges, like, I say he can grind challenges, and he gives us plenty of entertainment.
Do whatever you want to do. If that makes Doug happy competing, do whatever you want to do. Does everyone agree with it? No. Does anyone think he deserves to be in a pro team? Like, no, but he likes competing and giving those players the opportunity. What I'd love to see Doug do is when he stops competing, I'd love to see him like buy into a team or like own a team and then coach that team or something like that, because he could genuinely be a really good person to have around like that.
100%.
We've missed Doug competing. Like when Doug's live, everyone wants to tune into Doug because you don't know what you're gonna get. You know, you could get a 0.3 and a win, or you can get a 1.2 and a loss, or you know, vice versa with both. I do think, you know, watching him play yesterday, he's definitely got a lot of work to do. If he wants to come back and like actually like properly compete and make the elites and stuff like that, but Doug's done a lot for this scene, and he's done a lot in his life, and there's no one that can take that away from him or discredit what he's trying to do or already has done. People might not think he's good, but that's fine. As long as he's having fun doing what he's doing, no one should take that away from him. No one's forcing themselves to play with Doug. He's not got a gun to their head saying, "Yo, you play with me now." People are playing with Doug. Is there salary involved? Probably. But, you know, that's just the way it is. I don't think he's done anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like he doesn't do anything to hurt anyone. So like I don't think anyone should be coming at his neck like crazy.
Well, there we have it.
I agree.
They talked it out. Doug Censor Martin. There we go. No, that was the thumbnail. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Shield of the Week to do. We'll close out the episode with that. Before we get there, the next few minutes we are going to spend looking at the matches for this weekend, because having spent 2 hours talking about challenges, COD is back this weekend, and this is how it looks. So we have 8 CDL matches. Are you hyped, Trey, for this big weekend of CDL action? It's starting off with a banger. We've got Riyadh Falcons against Minnesota. it's a big day one. It's a big series.
You're telling me day one of our 3-week break?
Wait, is there only 2 games that day?
Yeah.
We're back to the 2-game days. Oh my god, this is gonna be hilarious. This is gonna be
fucking horrendous.
This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
You're telling me that
after a week of challenges drama, we've got 2 games.
My 3-week break from the CDL is coming back to a Falcons Minnesota and a Heretics Ravens.
Oh my god. It's actually funny though, because usually I would be genuinely like, oh my god, I can't believe this league is so dog shit. Like, I'm actually cooked. Tactical Rab channel is dead. I'm gonna have to go do F1 all full time. But now with challenges popping off, like I know there'll be something to talk about, but it's just This is what we got. It's actually hilarious how it's worked out that we've had all the talk the last few days has been, wow, Challenges clears the CDL so hard. So the CDL's got to come back with a bang, right? Come back with a big day one of the weekend. But instead we've got 800. I mean, let me do a calculation real quick. What a G2 on total salary? 300k. Sal's getting paid 3 times their whole team's salary. Still might lose. We'll see about that. And then a Heretics Ravens. Whoa, bloody hell, that's a day, isn't it? That is a day. I mean, look, Ravens are the new team. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I don't even care enough to do predictions for those. We do also have this. To be fair, is a big one. We got some. We got what, like 2 interesting games, 3 interesting games. It's really not a great weekend, but we do have OpTic versus FaZe. So this is a pretty big one. OpTic currently 3-0. I also saw something that if OpTic win this, I think they break or maybe they just tie FaZe's all-time CDL win streak. Because I think FaZe won about 15 series in a row. It might have been 13. Someone in the chat probably remember better than me, but it was somewhere between 13 and 15 series in a row that FaZe won. OpTic's records, excluding the showdown, obviously, but in terms of CDL matches, OpTic won 4 in a row at Champs, 5 in a row at the World Cup. So that's 9. And now they're on 3 in a row so far in this game, so that's 12. So yeah, I think the record is 13. I think FaZe's record is 13 wins in a row. So this, if they were to beat FaZe, they would tie FaZe's record with 1 series of play to potentially break it. So obviously it's a bit cheese over 2 games. And I do see that psyche about whether EWC would count, but I think it would count.
Yeah, because it's the same team.
Yeah, it's the same team. So that's a pretty big game. I guess, we'll say OpTic are favourites here, but I think for FaZe according to the bookmakers, OpTic are pretty heavy favourites. But yeah, FaZe do need to play pretty well here because I'm sure that Alluka will be watching this one. You think, Don?
He will be watching. I don't think he's gonna go in though, even if they lose.
Nah,
He will be watching it for sure. He should watch it.
Just texting Simp on the side. Yo, bro, you would have won that with me, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's OpTic FaZe. We got Surge playing Boston. We talked about that one, I think, already.
I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah, TJ. I'm actually excited to watch that one. TJ coming in against the Boston Breach. Hope Boston can keep up their decent start. Gentlemates then play Cloud9. That's another game. It's just another game. And then Sunday, at least Sunday finishes with kind of an interesting series. It's G2 versus Ravens, which is like, oh my god. And then Surge play OpTic. And then Toronto Thieves. This is another big one.
Toronto Thieves is a good one.
Toronto Thieves is a good one. This will probably tell us quite a lot. Thieves are considered favourites for this series, but we know that Toronto... I think this is very much a 50-50 series as far as I see it right now. What do you think, Trey?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Low-key, I'm probably giving Koi the upper here, just because, like I said, it's LA Thieves to me just seem like a little bit lost in terms of what they want to do with themselves. Four great players on one team. They're just trying to figure out how to make it work. Whereas I feel like Toronto have kind of like already sussed out. They got good roles on there and everything like that. So if I was to take my pick, I'm taking Koi. But I also don't know how LAT have been playing in scrims. So they could have changed.
We saw after the break they got smoked by Alluka. It was the first day back.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, I think this is 50-50. I do agree with what you said. Like, Koi just already seemed like straight. Like, they seem decent. Like, they don't look like completely lost on the map at times. Like, I don't know. But Thieves have more talent. So we'll just have to see. I mean, that's why this is a good match. The other matches that day, Because like if Surge, because like the reason I'm excited for the Surge Boston is because if Surge start off 1-0, then at least it'll be they're gonna lose to OpTic regardless, but at least it'll be like a fight. They lose to Boston, I feel like OpTic is gonna 3-0 them so fast. So then it just makes like 2 series a dud instead of 1.
I hear that.
If they lose, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully Surge do something. Besides that, I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that Friday.
It's just absolutely unbelievable.
Like that Friday, like they should actually like ask teams to reschedule. Like y'all okay with rescheduling? Like
someone designed this before the season started. It was like,
fuck, bro.
the first day back after a 3-week. I mean, first of all, we shouldn't even be having a 3-week break. These matches should have been started on the 2nd of Jan, but whatever. And then someone designed this to be like, okay, the first game day back is a 2-match day with these 2 games. Like, you've not even thrown the OpTic cheese in there. Like, it's just, yeah.
Well, this is what annoys me about the scheduling is it takes so long to start the fucking league, and then when you start the league, you have to have a 3-week break straight away.
It's like a month break for no reason.
It's like we've had a fucking 5-month break, and then you're just like, yeah, boys, we'll have a 3-week break. Like, what do you guys even do over? Does anyone work?
Yeah, I don't know. They just take weeks off and don't fucking do anything.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't hear anything from the league either. They don't even. I mean, there's like one guy doing social posts, and then apart from that, that's about it, really. So.
Yeah, one guy controlling the whole fucking the whole shit last year.
Yeah, it looks the same story this year so far. I mean, oh god, it's just hilarious.
Listen, they do probably AI generate the teams and when they play and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably nowadays. Yeah, like they definitely handpick the first opening weekend so the games look good, but then after that, yeah, it's definitely compromised. God, I genuinely thought we'd had enough of 2 match days, but we've got away from it. It reminds me, Trey, like you remember, I used to watch the league matches in fucking World War II, and league match number 1 of the day would be Epsilon versus Vitality at like 6 p.m. and it would have. Maybe we had like 9,000 viewers on that, like
Not
9,000 viewers on. Maybe that was.
I remember I played posts.
Oh
fucking
my god!
Hell. Might as well not even been on stream.
Yeah. So look, maybe it aren't that bad, but I guess we'll see. All right, just to round out the show, we're going to go through a couple shit-ons that I found of the last couple of weeks actually. Couple of decent ones in here, so see what you guys think in the chat. The first one is Sam Octane. This is actually from Attach's POV, but he's playing against Havoc here. They were doing a little 2v2 situation. Kind of gets worked by Legend a little bit here, but nothing crazy. And then this was the gunfight where, I don't know, maybe he just misses a bit, or maybe he gets bad hit reg. Not totally sure, but Havoc comes, I think it's Havoc anyway. Yeah, comes flying out this window and just pisses on him a little bit. So we'll hit a little replay on that one. This is why you don't give Octane the SMG. This is the takeaway as far as I'm concerned. Octane on the sub, always a liability.
Right, they be violating my boy Octane. Just let him retire nicely, man.
Yeah, I know. They had to bring him back for the one time. Actually, I've got his POV of it, I think. Oh, and Havoc's POV as well. Oh, that's pretty disgusting, that.
Got 0.
He just retired, bro. Like, this is cheese, bro. I feel bad, bro. This is the type of shit that be happening to me now.
That
I want to talk about it.
Gets
I want to
clipped
talk
up.
about it.
I'll put this. Well, we got 5. I'm
Yeah,
putting
this
at
ain't a
4.
crazy
Just
one.
retire, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he did get shit on. Like, if he was playing the game every day, this is Jesus Christ, you're terrible. Like, he doesn't play, bro.
Okay, yeah.
He just like goes for zombies
Octane.
camos and shit.
Yeah, well done. There's also this one. This is Doug Censor Martin, unfortunately. Like, when Doug streams a lot, at some point he's going to get clipped up. It is what it is. I think he was trying to take the piss here, so I give him a little pass.
I spawned in the back, guys. I'm
But-
trying this time. Hold on.
He tries to...
That's 5, bro.
Yeah, nah. He's got a smile.
Doug is
on
on
his face.
fucking drugs for that, bro. He just missed his knife, bro. He's doing too much.
He tried his best, but yeah,
I'll say that's
really get
5.
pissed on him.
Doug has the worst like fake smile, like
Yeah.
annoying, like
Yeah, no, he's
Like he's like playing it off, but deep down he just wants to fucking slam that one up.
deep down, he's actually furious, right? Yeah. It is now. It is. All right, yeah, good stuff. Okay, there's actually, to be fair, there's a couple of good ones. This one actually isn't even anything crazy. Like Shotzi doesn't get shit on. He just gets absolutely fucking joked. The last two I have are actually good though, but this one, Shotzi actually just gets fucking joked by this guy. He's not very happy about it either. This guy, Stride or something. He doesn't even really look like he misses here. It's just a 50-50 gunfight, I guess. It's the Dravik, baby.
I think he gets horseshitted, to be honest with you.
I get that 3.
He does get
Yeah.
horseshitted. Wow, don't even know if he missed. These last two are definitely number 1, number 2 though. Actually, I'll play this one first. I don't know who this guy is who gets shit on. Let me zoom in. Okay, some random guy called Total, but we have to put it on here because
Oh wait, no, this was fire.
it's just too insane.
Got shit on.
Wow, Neptune plays on some weird settings as well. Like all those things on the screen are massive, including the crosshair. Ah, this poor guy, man, gets. Yeah, this is
He just
definitely a
checked, bro.
clip of the year. Yeah,
He just checked the fuck out. He's getting wall bounced on.
yeah. It's like what Hook did. I remember a clip on. I think it was like Exposure.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Hit it with the 4 wall bounces, or was it maybe 3? I think you can only do 3, isn't it? Before it like kind of messes you around a little bit. But yeah, this is not the raid I know and love, man. This is not my raid. Hashtag not my raid. So yeah, Total gets slams, but he's not a pro, so he gets number 2. Number 1 is probably this one. I don't know. It depends on your perspective, but
Let's
tried
see.
to find a couple good ones. But this was Sib and Dashi. They played in a 1v1. So this is a 2-parter. It's 2-parter right here.
Like, look at that! Look at that! That's not real!
He ended the game.
Yeah, ended the game. He ended the game. Yeah,
Just because he ended the game.
No, I agree.
I don't think anyone got supremely shit on. To be
No, I
honest.
didn't see anything
Octane.
that was totally
To
crazy.
be fair, Octane was the one who got shit on the hardest.
I was gonna say the guy on raid got shit on the most. The one where he's like doing the wall jump above him. Like, but if that's me, I'm just putting my controller down, bro. Because what do you mean you're wall jumping above my head?
Yeah.
But like this week's been kind of like, listen, it's hard to rank these because like a lot of these have just been like 2v2s, 1v1s.
Yeah.
So like none of them are
Yeah.
like supreme shit-ons because like it ain't for anything crazy. You know?
Yeah, when the Pro League's back and we've got Ravens v Heretics, then wow, are we going to be talking about some serious important shit-ons?
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I think I'm giving this week to Sib. I think he just about edges it out. Just because the end of the game, I think.
But
Yeah.
I got a clip.
Oh, he's got a clear. We got another candidate. Let's go.
Yeah, hold on. Why can I pull up the fucking
I did get a couple that people sent in to me, but I
the
didn't
chat, bro? Trying to link it in the YouTube chat.
get it. All right, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, Nine says, how has Sib controlled himself from not saying some not nice words? It's a good question.
You copy and paste that?
Must have a good coach. Wait, did you put it in the YouTube chat?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't see it. It probably doesn't like you putting links in. That's
Hold on.
tripping. I can I change the moderation stuff?
I'm always on my other PC. Hold on. I got it. I get it.
Yeah, you're good. If you put it in Discord, it'll
I
be
get
good.
it on this piece. Yeah. I'm gonna put it on Discord. Hold on.
All right, sound. Yeah, thanks for watching the show, gentlemen. We got one more shit on the week to go through here. The Don's finding up real quick. Yeah, if you guys do find them, then
This
here we go.
This was just nice. This was just a good clip.
Here we go. All right, let's get this one loaded up.
I was like, ooh.
It's coming out of Don's stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. I was about to say they 100% split on this. You just hit good ass movement.
Oh. Wait, that was actually disgusting.
telling you, Cap. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is him. Cap is him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, let's hit the rewatch of this. One onto Gunsy.
The movement was
the
just
little
so
rewind,
perfect. Like
top window, bang! Flames goes down. 1
That's
HP
a
as
hard
well. That was
jump.
satisfying. 1 HP is
that's
satisfying
a hard
as well.
jump right there too.
Crazy hard jump. Crazy hard jump.
Yeah, that's impressive. Well, 2K buyout, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? Is it McChicken?
Yeah, that's a McChicken right there.
Damn right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks all for tuning in today. We appreciate you with us all support last year, also into this year as well. It's 2026. We're going to have a great year with the show and with the league because, yeah, the league might not be in as good of a spot as it could be in, given the matches we've discussed. But challenges is looking nice. We've got a lot to do. Don's got a lot of tournaments to win with the Bush Gaming boys. Trey's got a lot of cough sweets to eat, so he's back in business for the next show. And yeah, thanks all for tuning in live and after the fact. Don, final thoughts. I'll hand it out to Trey to close us out.
W show. It's good to be back. Hopefully no more 3-week breaks. Hopefully we just run, keep running it the fuck up, Appreciate you guys for all the support. Like I always say, this is the highlight of my Mondays. It's always a great time with the boys. Yeah, that's about it. W show. Elite matches Wednesday and Thursday. Tune in. Tune into the Bush. Support the Bush.
Support the Bush. Hashtag unshaven.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great show. Unfortunately, I am hashtag shaven. Nothing against Bush or anything like that. It's just, things get a bit crazy down there. No sponsorship, though.
Not yet. We're working on Trey.
No, listen, we appreciate everyone tuning in for the Monday shows. Like, obviously, there's not much that's happened due to the break, so we do appreciate everyone just joining us, just having a laugh. And
but Trey, we got Falcons G2 this Friday, so wow.
Same shit next weekend, guys. Not much to talk about, guys. Listen, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. It, like Don said, it is a highlight of our Monday. We get to spend like 2.5 hours, 3 hours talking with you guys, so we appreciate that. Until next time, next Monday, we're back. We appreciate you all. Episode 82 next Monday, because it's not episode 80, it's episode 81. We're flying, coming up so close to that 100 mark. So, listen, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. From myself, Mr. Tactical Rab, and Mr. Don Dada. It's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Take care, everyone.
Later.